main gist I get out of this is that, well, for the most part, we have to go. Whereas before, all the patients would always come to us, either, walking to us, taking public transport, being driven, taking a taxi, or the occasional emergency coming in on a helicopter. Now we have to go get them. Rather than them coming to us, or, well, I think they'll still come to us, but there's also a fair few more that we have to go get and bring them back. So it's, I don't know. It just means we have more work to do. Thanks, 2 Point County, and I love how you had to give us more work to do. Well, let's get in there, and I get the feeling as soon as I press this button, as it was with the last DLC, I'm just going to be bombarded by a letter that I need to read and all that, so I suppose we should probably go do that, just in case.
I keep seeing people speeding and running red lights. Do not even try to hide it with those flashing lights and loud noises. When will the authorities do something about it? Somebody could get hurt.
Great interruption, Canis. Great interruption. How are you? Great interruption. Let's get on this letter, which is interestingly, several spanners, but it's looking somewhat hospitally, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yes, dear Administrator there. Well, hey there. I don't suppose you've heard of little old me. Pit crew mechanic. We don't usually make headlines, unless you're Red Bull or the pit crew that runs for the NASCAR Cup champion. I don't know, something like that. Anyway. But I've heard of you, and I think we can help each other out. You see, with the weather being how it is lately, I've been seeing all these boring so-called ambulances driving the streets, and I can't help but think I can make something more exciting and dynamic. Oh dear. That never fills me with confidence. Really mix up the whole emergency response scene. Oh god. All I need is some wheels, some engine oil, and a dream. Do we always have to have dreams for this? Okay. Oh, right, and a hospital so the patients have somewhere to go. That's your department. I mean, my department. I mean, whatever. Anyway, here's the deal. You, me, run the hospital, and I, them, build you a fleet of the best ambulances you've ever seen. I've ever seen. Deal? Gretchen Gearbox. Must we? Well, I mean, we kind of have to, but still, I suppose. Yes, we must. In 2019? Damn. Didn't think it was that long. Alright, and we get to go all the way away from Culture Shock and Mudbury Festival, so it's... okay, I guess this is just the letter again, isn't it? Yeah, okay, well, actually, okay, this is the central point of it, because the thing with Speedy Recovery is that it's not in its own dedicated area, like with all the other DLCs, like the Culture Shock down here, the Close Encounters down here, Pebberley Island over here, and all that. Well, technically it is, but we have to go into we're going into various areas, and the first one here is Ailing, which is in the middle, just down the road from, actually, it's closer to Rotting Hill than it is to Crockenbush, but technically they call it just down the road from Crockenbush. And we also have, I think, this is going to have to be Bet's Shore, because, actually, no, maybe that's Pointy Pass. I don't know, there's also down here. No, this is Bet's Shore. Okay, never mind. That's Bet's Shore. Then what's that one? Or is that just another thing to remind me of where it is? So where's Pointy... Oh, wait, no, Pointy Pass is going to be... Yeah, there it is. Part of the mountains where the Bigfoot expansion was. So yeah, we're going all around the existing parts of the map, but with the new twist that I suppose we're going to find out as soon as I press this button and start things. But first off, here in Ailing, you must learn the basics of emergency response in the big city. I mean, is it not just as simple as someone calls in with an emergency and something goes? Probably not, because otherwise that would make this far too easy. So let's find out. It's probably going to be more complicated than that. Ailing. The city is suffering from adverse weather conditions, oh no, which is causing all sorts of emergency situations, in addition to those caused by the general clumsiness of 2 Point County residents. They haven't sorted that out by now, really? We've been curing them for God knows how long, and they still haven't sorted out their general clumsiness. Are you mad? First, let's build an ambulance. Okay, that's the first thing to do. Okay, so we're here. Click on the ambulance bay in front of the hospital to build an ambulance. God. Alright, well, let me just get an idea of where we are. So we're in the middle of the city. Okay, there's a lot of plots we can technically build from. Oh, never mind. Okay, there's multiple... That's multiple ambulance stations. Oh, okay. So not all the plots are hospital lands. Some of them are Yeah, some of them are to help deploy more ambulances. Okay, and there's our first... Oh, okay, and there's our... This is actually just a bay as it is. Okay, I thought I had to build on this. We get to build compliant Colin. Cheap and cheerful. Well, one of those. Yeah, definitely on the cheap part. Apparently there's... Oh god, there's actually things for it. Moderate speed, low durability, moderate capacity, moderate diagnosis, unsafe cornering. Well... Oh god, I just realized... Just realized the name reference. Compliant Colin. Sigh. So I guess we need to build... I mean, this is the first thing... Yeah, the first thing we need to do is just build one of these. So, I guess, yeah. Okay, so we can literally just throw it in anywhere inside. Oh, okay. Technically, it's a wall-based thing. But, yeah, because these things are essentially walls. Hooray. Our new ambulance is ready to roll. Click on the sat-nav to bring up the emergency map. Okay, which is the first thing to do. Assign and dispatch it and collect 3 emergency patients. Okay, so... Okay, that makes sense. So, we're here. This is us. Yay, go us. There's Bungle. I mean, to be fair, we didn't really have much beef with Bungle, but okay, they're closer to this one. And there's Holistics. Like, they're useless. And I guess this is our first emergency thing. I'm going to presume... Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, good lord. Why do I get the feeling this is going to... I'm going to have to learn this pretty quickly. So, yeah, there's different states of being alive. Some of them we can only get to road. Some of them we can only get from the air. Some of them will be... Oh, higher severity emergencies. Patients die more quickly. And ambulances, okay, ambulances will always collect the patients most at risk of dying first. I'm not sure if that's necessarily a good thing, purely because, you know, when they get here and they're nearly dead, then they're probably going to die in the hospital. And I think personally, I would rather the ones that won't die in the hospital, because I don't want you ruining my no deaths reward and possibly tanking my reputation. Even though my reputation is probably already going to be in the shitter, because I'm going to charge through the nose for the most part. Okay, there's 2 different types of emergencies. Major emergencies of higher severity, more patients, and some information about what illnesses to expect. Minor emergencies, lower severity. And a rescue. Rescues are handled on site by your ambulances and don't deliver patients to your hospital. They're worth more for your emergency reputation. Okay. I guess that's why they say on that thing, moderate diagnosis as well, possibly, or something. Alright, anyway. Our first emergency, it's literally called my first emergency. Why is it 6,666 minutes away? That's a very, very bad sign that it has that much time available. And we have 3. Okay, 2 are decent, 1 not so great. We will dispatch it because we're being told to do so. So we'll send our compliant... Oh, here it is. We've orchestrated a relatively low-risk emergency with a few volunteers for you to get used to the process. Really? Lads, I know 2-point county is a bit weird at times, but that's just a bit screwy up. Okay, well, there's it tells. ETA 39 seconds. Oh, it is actually real time. Okay, that's interesting. And then there's also... Oh, yeah, here's our league tables. Our news an achievement for this. Most patients collected, highest cure rate, lowest... I'm going to presume that's lowest death rate. Lowest failure rate, I presume. And best emergency reputation, I guess. Hooray. Okay. The problem is we now have to assign it to someone. And I'm going to presume that they have sorted this out for us with Gretchen Gearbox herself. Rank 5 vehicular mechanics. Oh god, there's going to be more skills I'm going to deal with now, aren't I? Is she just an assistant now or what? She's a janitor. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they're janitors. And she's also fixed to vehicular mechanics, so I'm going to assume that... Oh, that's just service ambulances. Is it just for service, or do they actually drive it as well? Because I know something here. While I'm here on the other stuff, we also have... We start with you. We don't start with any nurses, and we start with a doctor who can drive. Wait, hold on. The doctors have to drive. Wait, the janitors don't drive. Oh, bollocks. The doctors have to drive it. Oh dear, that's okay. I'm going to assume that means that's you, Jemima Dingle. You're fast learning, you're argumentative. Oh god, you're argumentative as well. Bollocks. Are there any more? The problem is now that I don't know you drive, fuck it, you need to be a zombie then. Actually, no, you're Sonic. There we go. Now I know who my drivers are. I guess. Okay. I guess we'll just let it go. And, okay. There goes Sonic. Off you run. There you go. Off you run to go grab those patients, I guess. Oh god. The fact that the doctors actually go do it. And off you go. Yeah, doctors and nurses with driving qualifications need to staff your ambulances. Now, here's the thing I'm trying to wonder. Does it make a difference as to who it is? Oh, wait, there's... Oh. Well, there's Gretchen herself. Okay. What did she say? Genius mechanic. Wait, is she specifically a mechanic? I guess I can't tweak her. Well, yeah, okay, I think... Well, because she's, like, special, I presume I can't really do anything with her here. So while that's running, I have no idea what I'm going to need, so let's just have a quick peek through this. Just to get someone, I'll take you. You can upgrade. Let's take... Ooh, healer. Okay, I hate that you're mixed, but I'll take you for now. I have no idea what else I'm going to need, mind you. Are we going to need this? Are we going to need this treatment doctor? Well, actually, that would be helpful. I don't know if we need... We're going to need the surgeons. Well, to be fair, seeing that there's people with surgery showing up here, it kind of gives me the idea that, fuck, we're going to need surgeons. But although I don't remember... I can't remember now if they actually showed up like this in whatchamacallit. Are we cold? Do I need to... No, it's temperature. We are cold. I do need to heat the place. Get that. Oh, okay, and that's an interesting... Okay, that's a handy pop-up, so... That shows us that compliant Colin. And yes, it is in real time. Is this... I don't know if that battery is actually... Okay, never mind. The battery percentage just changes randomly as we go through, so it's all good. Let's just hope that this orchestrated emergency nonsense is done pretty darn quick. So you're there. Okay, we got there. We've collected our emergency patients. We can now build cloud computing to treat under-the-weather patients. You're not the only hospital responding to emergencies, listening to bungle type both at the wrong ambulance stations you'll be competing with from now on. Yeah. Build a general... Okay, build GD. Build a cloud computing. Well, first thing before I do any of that shit is make this thing not 3x4, because why the hell would I waste my space on a 3x4 GP office when it can very easily be 3x3? Also, do I even want regular plants? No. And sell regular bins as well. We don't need any of this shite. I would like my GP office back the way I usually take it. Thank you very much, game, if you wouldn't mind. We'll sell you. Don't put that there. Put that back over there. In fact, I probably should consider the layout of this place. It's not exactly all that big, but to be fair, there's like 700 bajillion other buildings we can expand to, and I suspect we'll probably need to as we're going through this. Right, let me just get the rest of it. We don't need that. We need to outright this wall. I have to remember, I have to factor in that because there's it's cold around here, so I have to factor in my usual room templates when there are when we need to put radiators in. That's the main issue. Crap, where's my rug? There's my rug. Yeah, sure. Rug. There we go. Hey, level 3. Although, actually, to be fair, I should probably consider there's a duck bin. Why is there a duck? There's a duck bin. Quack, quack, indeed. There's a duck bin. Wasn't expecting that. Just give me my usual... There it is. Pop the gold star award somewhere. It's fine. The one I allow myself. Right, I need the GD. Which means... Unfortunately, I bought a diag nurse, or hired a diag nurse, because it would be nicer... Actually, no. Did I hire a diag? No, I think I hired a treatment nurse. I'm going to need a diag nurse, then. It's a bit of a pain, but we'll have to... We'll source it out very soon. Let's just get everything in. Eventually, definitely. Actually, we can take a palm tree in here. I keep forgetting. That one's. Let's keep forgetting this room, or at least GD. You know, I don't need that much space in there. We can just throw that in there. Where's? It's going to take a while to find all of these things, as it always is, and of course the wall of extinguishers. Don't forget my wall of extinguishers. Last thing, I mean, considering what they're going on about, and how this place is kind of, where there's going to be a lot of weird weather, I'm almost expecting random volcanoes. Well, it would be a bit weird if we had random volcanoes, but I wouldn't put it past the game throwing random volcanoes in at me. You know what? It's fine. It can be Prestige 2 for all I care. So here's a cloud computer. Okay, so this is updated. Okay, now shows me. Oh, I see how it's updated. Okay, so there's new stuff. Hello, 10 people. How much can you I suppose here's the question now. How much can you actually get with these? So let me look through. So you're already out, so I can't really do much with you. While we're here, let me just... no, hold on. Turn you off the diag. You're GP. You just do GP work. You can diag. So other than driving and diag, you can just stay there for the most part, I guess. Your treatment, we're going to do everything for now. You're fine. And yeah, mechanics, which reminds me I should need to make you in your orange. So that's going to be a thing. So this cloud computing thing we're going on about, there it is. It is a doctor thing. Cures patients under the weather. Apply treatment where the sun don't shine. Okay. It's a 4x4. How much room do we actually have around here? I never checked. 4x9. Ugh, great. One time it's like, oh hey, you have a slightly larger room than the other ones you already put in there. Haha, tough luck. That's a bit of a shame. Well, I mean, to be fair, we also have all of this to play with, so I guess I'll just stick it here or something. Now, if there's one thing that I do remember from the various, from what I've seen, you can have multiple of these in a room, which is interesting. It's kind of like a ward in that sense, that you can have as many of them as you want to fit, but obviously you're going to need staff for each one, which is going to make things a bit interesting. Can I have my wall of extinguishers? I'm going to need to fit all of the usual stuff somewhere. I think for now we'll just sort this out, expecting there to be only one in here. I mean, I could be wrong. I may end up needing 3, possibly, maybe 4, who knows. But for now, we'll just stick with the 1 and see how it goes. I need to actually see if we even have the time to upgrade. Well, actually, no, we don't have the time to upgrade because we probably don't have it unlocked. I'm going to need to research it, which means I'm going to need a researcher. Damn it. Right, major emergencies will often give you some idea of what the illnesses to expect in the reports. Make sure to read them. And yeah, there it is. This room can accommodate additional treatment machines and staff to help process more quickly. Yeah, okay. Now this one... If I press that... Oh, of course I can do that. Some patients need moderately urgent collection from this location. Now, I'm not sure what the capacity of this thing is. I'm going to have to try it out, but I mean, considering we don't have it even here yet, I'm not so sure I can really focus on that. Speaking of other things in here, let me just make sure before I do anything else. Where is... Oh god, right, there's lots more items, aren't there? So, Gretchen's sign, ambulance chair, an ambulance racetrack, and a mini snowman. Sure, okay. Well, first things first, I just need my magazine rack. Where's the we need the boredom buster material, just in case. Because I'm not seeing any. I'm also seeing some very, very, very basic vending machines. Can we just yeet these into the ether? Who still uses basic vending machines? Like, seriously, give me... Where is it? Laxative drinks. And, fancy food. Fancy food? No, absorbent. Well, yeah, I could do it absorbent, but screw it. Just give me the fancy food and the laxative drinks. Be grand. Nice diagnosis nurse. Motivated, positive with a weak bladder. I mean, motivated is nice. Positive is also nice. Weak bladder... Yeah, I could do without. You're useless, unfortunately. Don't care. So, I need to figure out who can be trained in the... Who can be trained in all this? That's the main thing. It's only doctors and nurses, so I presume I can't send janitors out there. Right, our first one is coming back. And you're back. Right, I think we have to wait for you to show up. Okay, I guess you're back. There's now 3 emergencies. Oh god. Ambulances arriving back, like to have had some diagnosis already thanks to your staff and equipment on board the ambulance. Oh, okay. They don't need to go to reception or a GP office. Oh, okay. So what's the tactic then? Is the tactic to send diagnosis staff out with the driving skill? You know, especially if they give them the driving skill and then give them lots of just diag. That way they can, in theory, well, this is my theory, that in theory they will diagnose them as they're gone, maybe. Ambulances will need Gretchen before maintenance once they've driven far enough. Okay, here it is. Okay, we've got to back up. Nearly fall over. Okay, you're back. Eventually you'll come out. Alright, hold on, we also still have... Okay, we got the other stuff now. Holy crap, that's a lot. Right, but first thing we need to do, okay, now we have this out of the way. We have our 1 star. Right, collect 100 emergency patients, curate patients when under the weather, place 3 compliant Colin. I mean, that's the easy one to... Well, in theory it's the easy one, but the problem is we don't have... Never mind, we have another... Oh, God, why are you... Inspiring, has potential. Hangry. And you're also tied with GP as well. That's not great. You can also drive, but you only have pharmacy management and treatment skill. And you're grumpy. I'm tempted just to take your one here and give her driving as well, just to go. Because she looks decent enough. The rest of these are kind of shit, but I'm gonna need a training room for all this nonsense. Because good lord, this is going to be a bit of a pain. Especially now when I'm realizing I'm gonna have issues, especially if the only one who currently has driving has to like go out there and actually, you know, drive and collect people and all that. So they're not exactly going to be able to train all that often. Where are my usual? Sure. Give them a gold star even though it's not necessary. I was looking for the training posters. There we are. Don't forget your training posters. I mean, it's like a cheap way of getting like 6% faster training speed. You may as well do it. Boop and boop. Sure, whatever. Because this is the thing I need to test. None of the current staff have. Right, of course, that's not my current staff. Current staff are full. Right, let's just test. No, not you. You. I'm hiring you. Let's go see. Teaching you how to drive. Who does it? I can hire in someone from Exeter. Dr. Macrose, the county's foremost expert on running red lights. I could also send you, but I don't think I'm going to. So, you know what? Mac, I'm going to have to send you as well. So, yeah, let's go do that. And then... Crap, what am I going to do with you? I guess we have to make you tails or something. That way I know I can dispatch you as well. Which now allows me... While that's going on, no, I have to click this first. We need 3 of these at some point. I'm gonna slowly fill it up. You can assign multiple ambulances to the same emergency. Oh, well, that's interesting. So we have, we now have an actual emergency here, and of course we have the level of. So there's probable emergency, which has quite a few, 39k. We have a minor emergency, 52k away, and we have this one. Long way away. Can I send... You know what, I'm going to send you to that and see if I can grab some of these. And that lets my other one... Okay, I think I need to wait for you. No, you literally just took it immediately. Here come our under the weather patients. I think they have to finish getting out before I can dispatch this again. Do I go for this one? Do I try and get all of these? Because I have no idea what of these... things that are there, because I wonder if I send it here whether it's going to get like intercepted. You know what, I'm going to send one to each of them. They're like 35 and 39 seconds. Let's do that. We'll send them out. Well, I say send them out. I have to wait for our other staff member to actually learn it. Okay, so our 3 under the weather patients. So what do we got? We got 42, we got 42, and we got 42. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be random as to how much diagnosis they get. It seems like it's going to be a fixed amount based on the staff members, you know, potency. Also, why do we have standard radio? Just get rid of that. Give me large rads. 3 large rads should cover this entire, in fact, possibly even just 2. We'll cover this, what will be this entire kind of... Why can I not put you here? That was weird. Oh, there's another radiator. I was wondering, why is it so warm over here? That would explain it. Yeah, 2 large rads will cover the important sections. So they're straight in and straight to GD. Also, under the weather patients make it wet because they drop puddles everywhere. Well, that doesn't help things. That definitely doesn't help things. I'm gonna need more janitors. You're unhygienic, you're useless, you're grumpy, you're all unhygienic. Go away. A lot of you. Funny... Just in case, we'll need a backup assistant. We will need... Unfortunately, high energy and motivated, which is even better. I mean, that's handy. Diagnosis and treatment. I'm noticing that we just, you know, undid your diagnosis, essentially, but what else could I do? I mean, how much percentage? 72. I mean, I could probably build up. Hold on, let me check my staffing. So they don't, wait, hold on. They don't go to a GP at all. Are you... You're not going back to a GP? Wait, oh, okay. I know they said they don't need to go to a GP because I presume that was for their first consult, but they don't need to go to a GP, period. Okay, that's interesting. So how then to best curate the staff then? Do I run a lot of diagnosis nurses and run nurse diagnosis? Do I go doctor diagnosis? I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. The problem is you treat for the most part, so I'm not sure I want treatment. Actually, well, you'd be a good backup, but I'm not sure it's too much use. I was going to say, you could go to treatment. If I send a treatment doctor or send a treatment nurse, then while they may not get decent diagnosis on the way, they would at the very least, you know, basically they can come back with the patients that they themselves get to treat. You know, because they've gone out to get the patients, they'll be the ones treating it. You know what I mean? It's an interesting thing to think about, but of course, whether they're still decent at diagnosing them on the way, I don't know. Because if I diagnose them well while they're coming back here, then there's probably less need to have all of these extra diagnosis rooms. So it's kind of weird. You know what? Put the radiator in there because I clearly need to put my wallow extinguishers on this side. Wallow extinguishers, please. Thank you. Boop, boop, boop. Whoop-de-doo. Get in there. And let's give them some fluid. Give us your space, as I always say for this thing. Please give us your space. Yeah, as I thought, I can't upgrade this. Which means I'm going to need to research the upgrades for that. So as I thought, you want more money in unhygienic, go away. The hangry part of you is not helpful though. And yeah, there's our... So we do still get the occasional, like, regular patient coming in. And they'll have to sort out... Jesus Christ. Please stop coming to me with these people, like... Level 2 psych driving treatment. Oh my god. Go away. Please don't.
Nurse required in fluid analysis.
Okay, so some were taken. So 7 were taken by holistics from here. I think we've taken 4 from there, or was that Bungle that took 4 from there? And 3 have already died over here. Oh crap. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, but I'm just waiting. Okay, we've just dispatched another one. Okay, sweet. So this one is just gone. We got 7 over there. If I go to... Hold on. If I go to... A few of those are not going to last, but if we... Oh, I need to wait for... Oh, are they going... Wait, they're going back out? Oh, wait, no, of course, because I didn't have the staff still isn't ready yet. Derp. Oh, that's a lot for GD. Okay. Crap. We have another drive. Oh, good lord, go away. And still you. Oh, okay. We need a lot of nursing staff pretty darn quickly. Like, now, are you really shock horror already? Wait, what? I've only just started this and I'm already needing to throw shock horror down? Ah, well, there's a pharmacy. Yeah, you can wait. I'll need to build that. But seriously, I've literally just started and I already need to make a shock horror. Or I already need to make a whatchamacallit? You know the one. The clinic for... I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. The discharger. That thing. Really? Shoot. Oh, that's not helpful. When you factor in that I'm going to build that there, which I'm probably going to build... So I guess I'll just throw the pharmacy here or something for now. It's a bit odd. Hold on, I'm just trying to remember where the people stand when it comes to this. I have my usual thing of... You know what, we get the palm tree. I can go here. We're going to need... Where's the medicine cabinets are back up there. I'm going to go back for those. One gold star, all the other usual stuff. At some point I should probably go and build some, build some templates that I can just rely on rather than constantly rebuilding from scratch. But, it's also part of the fun of it, rebuilding from scratch. Where were those guys? Oh, they're right up here. Whoops. The one place I allow myself some medicine cabinets because it makes sense. Unlike everyone else who plays this game, who basically throws 500 medicine cabinets and gold Star Wars in every room. Anytime I see those players, especially when they spam the videos to the 2-point Reddit, I'm like, really? Like, There's playing the game, and then there's just, you know, messing about and screwing up, or screwing it around. Okay, you're my treatment, so let me just make sure. Need to make sure you're only allowed in basic diag, and in. You haven't got the driving yet, of course. We need to wait for that. Whereas you can do everything. And that's the other thing. I'm still waiting for you to finish. It'll take a little while. New one. Litterer, but you work for peanuts and you're positive. You can also teach Ward pretty darn quickly. I'm going to take that. You can get in there. You can run some diag. You're not treating things right now. No treating for you. Leave the treatment to the treatment nurse. You focus on diag. And you know what? I'll take the treatment nurse out of diag. They can focus on that. This one might take a while, so yeah, you're still waiting for fluid and all that. Okay. Ugh, unhygienic psych. Blech. Okay, let me just double check. So things were still in progress. Okay, so we get 5 from a thing. Is that it? Also, why have you not been? Oh crap. Okay, I need to keep up on the dispatches here. There's only 1 left there. There's not much point in sending over there. There's another 6 to go. I would send over there. We have a bad hair day. I can't send right now. Oh, okay. They've just gone out. That's why, because I don't have an extra. 82. Who is that has done? Damn. Okay. What do we need for these things? How much do we get out of that? Fluid was only 10. The GD was 30. That's a good question. What do we need for that? I mean, I could do cardio. I could build a ward. Well, I don't really have the warders yet. And if I could also just take out the money and go for DNA, but I don't know. Obviously, I need DNA staff. We don't quite have DNA staff. I could go psych. I mean, you're not great. Because I hate unhygienic people, but I guess we'll take psych. And see if this does it. I don't know if it will, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Okay, since we're in a place that is actually warm, we can afford to put in the fireplace. And then flank it with the bookcases, as I always do. I really should make some templates. But I didn't think I would need them. Get you in there. Get all the other usual stuff. Sanitizer, gold star ward behind your head. We don't need to worry about plants. We already have enough good looking things in here. At least for 3, which is kind of all it really needs to be. But of course, the important thing, where is that? I thought at one point I actually set it. No, not that one. The cat rug. Because nothing says you're crazy like a cat rug. Okay, they can go into psych. And make sure I set you up the right way. Let's go. You're there. You can go work your psych. And to be fair, that's all you're going to do is just work your psych. And make sure my treatment member staff is in the green so I know where they are. We'll see what happens. But they're still out there. I still need more. I need more drivers, really. I can go grab more, but whether I want to take them this quickly is the real question. I still only have. Oh, you've gone for treatment now, haven't you? Yeah, which is I guess makes more sense. There's under the weather. Yeah. Localized meteorological phenomena first discovered in Fran Healy. That's it. Okay, we're off for treatment in cloud computing. And that's going to be fun to see how that works out. I'm still annoyed at the presence of shock horror. That's going to take a while. Good lord. Don't think I need treatment doctor right now. What I need right now are nurses. I should wait and see what shows up. Right, let's go have a look at this thing and see how it works. So I need a doctor to go in. Okay. There's a lot of electricity going on. What's going on here? Are we... We're storming them, I guess, or something? Okay. Oh, wait. That was the cure. Okay. If we get a rainbow, they're cured. Hooray. That was a relatively quick treatment. I must admit. That was a pretty quick treatment, and I'm kind of glad for that. Okay. Some people are sent out there for the bad hair day. I've gotten everything I can from here. How much are they going to get is the real question. You'll get there in 52 seconds. Let's see if we can grab some. And then we'll have to change our assignment to this very soon. Oh, hold on. That's some coming back. We're trying to beat holistics there. Which is the main thing. And the problem is our staff members, yeah, they're currently doing... Ah, okay. So here's the problem with not having dedicated drivers, or at least... because they get busy with needing to diagnose as they come back. High energy litter. To be honest, at this stage, I think I need you. I don't think it matters what sort of state you're in. I can't really be... I'd love to be more... I'd love to focus more on what you do and what you can't do, but I can't afford to do it. Wait, hold on. You're my ward teacher, but it's fine. Just get in there. Get to work. Let some things happen. I think I need more of these. Because clearly we need to diagnose more than we're actually treating right now. I built another one of those because we have 4. Well, actually no. Actually no, I can't do that because one of our nurses is a driver, so I need her to do that basically. That's the main thing. I need her to do that. We have a surgeon. Oh my god, nausea inducing, please. But hygienic and positive. I'm gonna need a surgeon at some point. That's the other thing. Probably. And as I always say, I don't want to be waiting for ages for this. Right, we're good. We've sent some over there. I think we've got some and we have some on the way back. Okay. Bit of emergency, small emergency. They're not really saying much about it. Minor complaints. They promised they're not just trying to get a free lift from us. Okay, that's our important thing. I need to start getting... Ooh, we don't have lubes. Oh, right, we don't have a loo. Should probably get on that. Oh, crap. We're going to run out of room in here pretty quick. Oh, hold on. Toilets are up here. Why do I keep scrolling all the way down there? It'd be nice if there was an option to, you know, to be able to deselect rooms that are tied to certain DLCs that, like, you know, aren't being used in the current thing. Do I go for tiny loos? I could also just move things away from here because then we don't really need to use this much space. Because I'm trying to factor in the discharger because we're going to need it here. I think for now I'll just you know, we'll just slip it in here while the training room's there and all that. Do that. Here you go. Have a sink. Have a sink. Have a sink. Sure, why not? I'm not going to waste my time with the dryer. Otherwise, they just go in and use it when they don't need to, for the most part. It delays them getting out of the loo, so we're not going to waste my time with that and just plug it in. Actually, yeah, I have to put it there. Right there. There's the loo. Go to the loo if you need it and all that. And we also need more vending machines. There's not enough here. Okay, there. I might need another janitor. Sleeping and cheap. Yeah. Natural mentor.
Thank you.
I don't think you really need to do it stamina training, but you can teach people pretty quickly, so there we go. Get you on board. Get you in your orange. This shows me... Okay, they're currently on assignment. Yeah, we're still waiting. Okay, one of them's just come back. What the hell? What is wrong with you? You're a bit yellow. You're a bit pea-coloured. And we have killed one under the weather, unfortunately. That was only 65. I guess our diagnosis wasn't great, and we don't quite have the staff skill yet. So there is that. That's a ward staff. Hygienic class climate. Sweet, get on board. Just do stuff right now. I don't care. I just need stuff done. Now that we've done that, I think I can afford... Yeah, we're going to need a second GD, I think. Actually, do I go second GD, or do I go straight into second fluid? Fluid's expensive. So I think I'll go second GD for now. I'm going to have to very quick. I'm going to expand this pretty darn soon. So where are the plots? So we can have a plot here. So I'm about to factor in. Ambulance is going to come in here. There's another station we can have up here. Stations don't show what the standard plots. We have a giant one here, 40 grand. We have 45 in the back. Another ambulance station there. More plots in the back over here. Hold on, let me just check the numbers. We have plot 9, plot 5, plot 3, plot 4, 3, 4, 5, and 9. There's 8 and 10. I'm not seeing 6 or 7, but is that because the ambulance stations are technically plot 6 and 7? That's probably what's going on. The ambulance stations are officially 6 and 7. So I need to... Yeah, I'm going to have to get probably another diagnosis thing here. Just turn all this into diagnosis, move some treatment elsewhere. What do I actually get for finishing this? We just get the poster, okay. I have no idea about the next one. Oh yeah, not quite The Sims in that sense. But if you've ever played Team Hospital, it's basically the same. Oh, I don't have a ghost catcher, do I? I don't right now. Alarmed. Witnessing or being involved in emergency situations with the frequency of 2 Point County residents can be a significant stressor. It's a psych. Oh, that's a psych thing. Oh, God. Okay. That's interesting. Level 5 room. Go away. Don't need no level 5 room. Alright, are we on... I need to keep an eye on these things. You're on a break. Oh, that's a shame. I need more drivers. Rom-com Peanuts. Welcome to learning how to drive. I need to start dispatching more of these. You're on a break. You're working in flu. Ah, okay, there's the other problem. She's a little busy trying to sort things out. Right, get in there. You're going to drive. You're going to be a Sonic. This is the only way to I can easily tell who my drivers are at a glance, and yeah, you'll just drive as soon as you get there, and then we'll start teaching you some diag. Ooh, this is already getting sketchy, and I've only just started. Fun. Why would you combine driving and research? Why? Hygienic literature nurse. Okay, that's good. There's still a lot of fluid. I need to start. Okay. Crap. I need to start already going for loan. 100k loan. If we move here, I can move this back for treatment. We can focus more for the diagnosis here, which means I may end up like shoving the loo into the corner, and then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4 diagnosis rooms. Yeah, I think the loo could end up being larger than 4, 5, 4, 5, and then we go 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, this is exactly a 3x3 in the corner. Wow, okay. Wow, for once we had a... Well, I say somewhat symmetrical, but one thing actually fits the 3x3s. Which is annoying because... Well, actually, to be fair, the loo will be like 3x6, so that makes sense. Okay, screw it. I need this plot. We need to start expanding. To be fair, I don't have very much treatment actually even going on when you think about it. So I could just grab this and just get more diagnosis. That seems to be our main issue right now. Yeah, you know what? I need the plot. We need to start expanding quickly. We have too many patients in here. Thankfully, you can hold on to them. There's, yeah, as I thought, there's the shock clinic need requirement. That's annoying because of how much money that costs. Are these things not dispatching themselves? Okay, there's not much left over there. There's not much left over there. Okay, so Bungle's about to send over there. The problem is my only drivers... I'm currently teaching my drivers, so I kind of have to... You're actually busy doing nothing right now, my other diagnosis staff. Screw it, let's send out there then. Go on, get out there. Come on, get out there, Tails. Wherever you are. Wow, they left quick. I look away for 1 second, suddenly they're gone. Oh, right, the automatic promotions. Whoops, hold on. Hold on. No, policies. Policies. Never remember where it is. Policy, fast track, promote automatically. Thank you. Don't waste my time with that, please. Okay, plot done. How am I going to fit things in here? Well, for the most part, I think we'll have to start. I need to get the shock clinic in here for now. And then we'll figure out the rest of it from here. Yeah, because I can fit 2 clinics here. So I guess we'll go for the shock clinic. And remember where they are. Yeah, staff in the back here. That should do. Actually, I should move this slightly closer to the door, so that means less time the patient has to spend walking to get treated. Yeah, okay, it's fine there, sure, whatever. Leave it in. Wallow extinguishers, please. Boop, boop, boop. You know, I'll make it 4, because why not? Sanitize, because everyone's filthy. Get a radiator. Palm trees. I don't know why this room needs a 4x needs to be 4x4 when you can probably fit this. I mean, it'd be a tight squeeze in a 3x3, but I think you could fit this in a 3x3. So I don't know why they always insist on a 4x4. Where are the shock clinic poster? Not the shock clinic. Shock horror. There it is. Where are the shock horror posters? Older tactic. I allow myself for getting prestige, even though it didn't really work here. Is that build a back room with stuff to make you look to remind the people of just how sick they are, broken, and all that nonsense. By constantly reminding them of, oh hey, this is your affliction. Lol. We laugh at them for it. Because we can. Hooray. Right, I'm going to move you, move the cloud computing over as well. And so I can focus purely on these rooms. I need more space. Which means I need more nurses. Can I actually afford to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5. You're for treatment. At this day, hold on. Let me wait the 2 days. Because there's going to be another one in a couple of days. Charming. Diagnostics. I mean, again, I can't really say no right now, so I'm going to have to. We have so many here needing diagnosis. Just plug it down here. Just going to be one gigantic diagnosis sort of building. You need to be seen, because I need to move this over. So you need to be seen quickly. I'm just going to leave all my nurses here as well. Ooh, this is a busy one. Right, we've collected everything there. We dispatch you. Let's go. We also have to sort out down here. Small emergency. I don't have enough to dispatch just yet. And my other driver... Oh, I only have one driver because the other one's teaching right now. Right, gotta remember that. Right, I gotta remember, I only have the one driver right now. Also, what's going on here? Is that maintenance happening, or is that are taking a break? Okay, off they go. I can't tell if that's my that's our janitor taking a break. Also, oh, hey, Charming and Ghost Catcher, off you go. Oh, you shut up about needing a loan. You always bother me about needing a loan. I'm well aware of the monetary situation. Busybody. Symptomatic of overwork and common in urban business districts. Patients don't know when to quit. We need a ward. God damn it. Right. I wonder if that's what I need to do here then. Let's see. Well, this is also treatment, but a ward is also used for diagnosis, which is the other problem. Because I could move things over and just have a giant ward, or I could just run the ward here, maybe. Might be necessary. Yeah, box. I was hoping to not have to go wards already. By 12 can't fit, so I'll have to go for... I'm going to factor in that we might need 2 5x4s, and possibly consider a loo along here. Just to fit things in. So in that goes, let's get the pods because they fit better. At least I always find that these pods fit better. Actually, hold on, how much can I... Oh, right. Because of the orientation of the room, I have to put them like this, I think. Make sure they fit in there. Hold on. Let me just make sure they're side by side. I think they can still get in there. This isn't the I think part. I hope I'm not mistaken as I go through this. Right, double screen. Get the wall monitors up. Just for the minor bonus it provides. We need a big rad in here, more than likely. All of the other nonsense. Thankfully this is the one place where we don't actually need to stick in extinguishers. There is the pantry. Okay, pantry fits good. Where is Gold Star? You can just go there. Level 4, good. Right, over you go. Crap, I need to diversify my staff. That's the main thing. I need to tell my ward staff to go do ward stuff. Which is kind of a problem. Because so many... Yeah, we need so many of these staff. You know what? I need to hire more nurses already. So, treatment nurse. But I already have one, don't I? I actually have a few dedicated treatment nurses. Or a few that can do treatment. We only have one treatment room, which is pharmacy. So it kind of gets a bit... Oh, it's all over the bloody place at this stage. But we'll have to see what happens over there. I should probably add in a couple more benches, at least on this side, so that they can fit in. Okay, shock car is in progress. I probably should have done with upgrading this thing, but I'm not sure I want to spend the 10 grand on that right now. Please cure. Yay. Why do we have so many for shock horror already? Bloody hell. In fact, I only have one treatment. Okay, rom-com inspiring doctor. You're good at this, lots of the stuff. However, that's good. You know what? I'd love you to learn how to drive. Wait, no into training. Oh, no training slot right now. How are you actually going to rank up? That's probably a better question. I can't train you right now because I'm not running Dr. Diag. Oh, darn. I'll have to factor that in. I may need to send you off to GP to go moonlight as the GP so that you get out of the way a bit quicker. Good lord, we are busy. Hazardous waste. Oh, that was the one who looked like they were coloured like piss. Exposure to dangerous industrial chemicals can in turn cause patients to exhibit some of the same dangerous properties as those chemicals. You are what you eat. You mean I'm hot and spicy corn snacks? Probably. Probably. More pharmacy treatment stuff. Great. I mean, it's fine, but I have to like move those over here at some point. Also, how is there suddenly a queue of 8 for the ward? Oh, good lord. Because, wow, that's a lot of busy... Oh, right, of course. We keep getting them... We get them in, like, giant bunches once we dispatch. And we're still already dispatching over here. Let's get the other one dispatched over there. Okay, there goes our Amy. Off she goes. Still have a Sonic waiting. That means we have 3. Let me just make sure. I do have... You're good to go. You're here, you're waiting to be dispatched. Okay, let me get my third... Oh, assuming I can afford it. Hold on. Can I afford it? That's probably a better question. I mean, I do need to buy it at some point, so let's send you off. We'll go to... Nah, they're basically all gone. We'll also send you to the warehouse. Why does it say warehouse? A team of warehouse workers were instructed to work overnight during a full moon against clear health and safety guidance. Many are now suffering from lycanthropy. Oh, bollocks, lycanthropy! Oh, shit! Well, we have flu... No, wait. Is lycanthropy fluid or cardio? There's like one diagnosis thing that gets lycanthropy, like nobody's business, but I think it's cardio. Oh bollocks! Oh well, we'll send them out anyway. I'm sure they'll remain alive here. Like, could we stop killing the people who we need to cure, please? Please. I know you're our only treatment doctor, but seriously, could you stop killing them, please? It helps so much more if you stopped killing them just for 2 seconds. I need to cure 6 more of them. So, yeah. Oh, good lord, that is a giant ass queue for the ward. Crap. I want to make this treatment only at this stage, but I just need more staff. More staff that I can actually train in ward. Please be unhygienic. God damn it. Why? Why? Okay. You know what? I'm just get rid of all of you. Oh, darn it. This is not helping very much. At least we're managing to sort out-ish our queues. Oh, good lord, that is a... Okay, so suddenly the GD queues are now non-existent, but our spit queues are giant. Why do we need a fracture ward? Are you... Thanks, game. Thanks. Great. Hairline fracture. Patient's hair is receded as a result of a head injury. It was a close Where is it? Where's the button? Oh, good lord. That was terrible. That was terrible. God damn it, we need fractures. I was hoping to have 2 wards here, but no, I need a fracture ward. I may have to repurpose this entire building as ward only at this stage now. Because 4x3... Well, actually, I was going to say this depends on how big it gets. Because I still need to fit in both of these clinics, ideally. But I guess this is the only place for wards. I may end up having to take these 2, move them elsewhere, so I can put in a giant fracture ward, so I have a second ward here. How are we doing on the loans? Have we gotten to the big loan? No. We're not. I guess we're not yet at the value in order to get big loan. How far off are we? Ooh, pretty far. God damn it. We're nowhere near big loan. Shoot. I wanted big loan. Need big loan, then I can go buy more buildings and fit these things in elsewhere. Ugh. I don't even really want to make the effort at putting this, making this or setting that fracture ward up properly. Screw it there. Just put it in. Don't care. Let the patients come in. I don't care. Just get them in. Here's your fracture ward. And go cure yourself and pay me. That's all I care about, really, at this stage, is that they pay me for it. Okay, we have 2 more back. Holistics is sending... You know what? Let's send both of you out there to grab that. There is a load of patients there. How are we doing on this? We're not... Our cure rate is not great on us, and we also have a death rate, which is also not helpful. Otherwise, and our emergency reputation is somewhat in the toilet. At least we don't have a failure rate all that much, which is, I guess, better. And our third one is back. We'll send you off there. Bit of an emergency. Sure, why not? We'll send you off. It's probably a bad idea. We already have too many patients as it is. Diagnosis. Oh, alarmed. Right. Okay. I was like, wait, why are you alarmed? Oh, right. That's the illness. VIP visit. Sure. Come have a look and see how we're coping. We're really not coping. We're really not coping. You only have pharmacy. I really want juniors. No, I can't take you. I can't take any of you. You're all no good to me. Janitorial staff. I still have. Let me just double check. Are you? So, Gretchen. He just hangs around. Energized, too cold, happy, needs a drink. Is that because? Oh well, apparently I'm paying you through the nose, which is unfortunate. And yeah, all she can do is service things. She's our mechanic. Otherwise, the rest is just to clear up. I mean, to be fair, our janitors are actually janitors are actually managing. Our psych is ready to go under the level. Could someone please go fix this thing, like, now? Like, now? Oh, God, there's mummies as well! There's mummies! God damn it! Oh, for God's sake, and you know what's gonna happen. Why did you not fix it before now? Okay, clearly I need... nasty, grumpy, blah, useless. Positive, hygienic, rom-com. Sure, whatever. Get to work. I have just someone please put this out. God damn it. I was not expecting a fire already. Could please repair the things. Are you guys too busy, like... I think they're too busy cleaning up all the puddles and all that in order to actually repair things, which is a bit unfortunate. I'll worry about that later. What else we got? We're still... I think we still have one that's assigned over there. Particular man, that's no good. You know what, I'm going to assign one over here as well. See if we can get there. I mean, Bungle are going to get there pretty darn quick, and they took a fair few. Good lord, this is a lot. Okay, I clearly need to set this up for treatment only, this ward. Go away, diagnosis people. Go to the other room. We have enough to worry. We have enough to worry here with the people who actually need treatment. And the queue is suddenly gone. Wait, what? They were all there for oh god, they were all there for diagnosis. Bollocks. I need to worry my oh, junior. You know what? I don't care if you're expensive. You're junior. I can teach you to do ward. You're boy next door but grumpy. No good. You learn ward. Need ward staff now. Need ward staff now. You ward. In fact, you're also ward. In fact, you're also ward. Is that it? Actually, can I do that? I don't think I can. Because I need some that are dedicated. I need 3 dedication out here. 4 for diagnosis. But I also need some in the wards. And these are going to be 2 dedicated to wards. I guess you can do anything right now. Except treatment. Don't do treatment. Please do not attend to treatment. Only if you actually have pharmacy training. In fact... Oh, this is kind of annoying. Alright, screw it. You need to learn how to ward. 120 GD. Oh yeah, get you going. Okay, hopefully I can get another junior in the next 17 days before, or at least before that one finishes. What? Okay, can I just like figure out what are all my janitors doing? Fixing, emptying, and then there's Gretchen. Because there are so many goddamn puddles around from all those freaking under the weather patients. It's kind of a little annoying. And we need jab room. Great. Cyclonic irritation, nausea and dizziness caused by whirlwinds. Patients report that it really winds them up. Oh. The puns are terrible. Yeah. The puns are terrible. I need moolah. Please, I don't think we've still not gotten anywhere. Never mind, we've gotten 345 grand. We're still a while away from the big loan. So I'm going to take this. I need to start moving the treatment because I need to start getting in. I need to get a dedicated treatment area now, so we're going to have to... We're going to go, like, start going back here or something. So really, I just need more staff. I just wish you weren't grumpy. I should almost, like, stop. Yeah, I think right now I need to stop sending people out. So you can go back to, you go back to diagnosis. My main issue is I don't have enough things for doctors to do. Even though I'm about to basically have 3 dedicated drivers. And I have to wonder, did the drivers actually get Do the drivers actually get experience for it? Because if so, I might just focus on the drivers, because I need so much nurse diag here. I may as well just, like, make doctors the only ones that are diagnosing around here. That's probably the best plan at this stage. Ward 2, I'm not worried about... Oh, I can't really get Ward 2 right now. Jabber, high energy. I think you could treat. And since I think you need some dedicated treaters very soon, I might have to do that. Right. Okay, one way in. This has got to be the treatment area. I need to move all the treatment over here. But I'll leave the wards here because I may end up using this as a combination. So let's just get all of you in here. I'm not even sure... No, they will fit. Okay, there's a 4 there. There's a 4 there. I might slightly rejig the entrance area of this just so I can fit it in the corner. Because I'm going to factor in... I'm going to consider that there'll be 3x3s on alongside here, because I think I can fit that many, can't I? Yeah, that's a 9x3 essentially available there. I can do that. Let's put the door on the corner and just leave the rest in such a way as if I could, that I could stick in 2 more of those storm drains when need, or when a push will come to shove. Only a level 2 room, but it's fine. I don't have to worry about it. Shock or discharger, you're moving over as well. You can stay there. So my treatment staff, my treatment doctors can focus over there, which I only have. Oh, wait, your diagnosis. Whoa! Oh, right, your diagnosis, but you're also now waiting for... You're waiting to learn how to drive as well. So you're going to be a dedicated driver. My psych is ready to go. Yeah, I think these are all going to be dedicated drivers. That one... Oh, not all doctors. Crap. Ah, don't press that button by accident. Why did I look at that button? No. You in the orange. Crap. Why did I accidentally press that button? Terrible. You're blue, or green I should say. Treatment failed. Yeah, I wonder why. And you're just default because you're a GP. Put them back in. Yeah, we need the jab. Oh, right, I need to build that now. Crap. Which means I should probably do that then. Jab room, jab room. So, pharmacy will go here, jab room here. I'm trying to remember, so you go in right there. All extinguishers. Sanitize, radiates. Tree in the back. In theory, it could actually go here as well. I think it could actually. Hold on. Let me just move these extinguishers over ever so slightly. Oh, no, don't give me a second jabber. I want a second palm tree. There we go. That'll do. Give me the golds. Done. That is that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, send them over there. I grab the pharmacy. We're gonna bring the pharmacy over as well. Just pop it in there. Right, now I have room to like try and sort this mess out. Because, good lord, this is a mess. Like, holy crap, this is an absolute mess. We just need so much diag. Is that because I grabbed... I think it's probably just because I got too many too quickly. There's only... Yeah, so you know, screw it. Send them both. How many do we get? I think we get 5 out of this. I think Bungle will get there in time. So, sure, let's send 3 out there. I need to wait for my training to finish as well, which is another slight problem. My ward staff will hopefully manage. Do I actually need you? That's the real question in terms of my nurse treatment. Have you on treatments? The problem is I need more... I mean, you'd be a good jabber, but otherwise not much. At this stage, can I actually really be a beggar or chooser? You're cheap. I don't think I need your emotional intelligence, though. Alright, screw it. You can go treat things right now. You can be a dedicated, actually. Well, just don't go into the ward. At this stage, do anything. I don't think it really matters. I need you to finish. Oh my god, my psych's getting busy as well. Is that because of, yeah, a loss of the, a loss of diagnosis? The problem is I'm just waiting too long for these diags to get done. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, it just didn't have the staff for it. Right. DNA'er. Don't think I need the DNA'er. I still need to collect the 100. We still need to cure these. It's still why do we have 8 here? Oh, we're getting regulars coming in as well. Oh god, we're getting lots of regulars coming in. Alright, I think we're at the point where, we need to kill the... Actually, yeah, there's a consideration. Turn up the prices, because we don't really have to worry about the... I don't think we necessarily have to worry about the patient inflow, because they're going to be collected for as an like, quote-unquote, emergency patients anyway. So they'll pay whatever the hell I want. Screw it. Alright, charging you through the nose at this stage. Let's just go back to that tactic of charging through the nose for everything. You want to be cured? Well, tough shit. What do we get? Oh! Okay, why is this now suddenly doing sounds? Because it wasn't earlier. I was wondering why it was so quiet, to be fair. Are they in progress? Okay, the stuff is still all in progress, so we need to wait first. Here's everyone showing up eventually. Bloody hell. You're done. Yeah, I don't care at this stage, but I don't care. Don't choose not to pay me, sure, whatever. Let me go back to you. You need to learn how to drive from... Which one is on a break? You're the one who's on the break. Yeah, our nurse who's currently off to diagnosis. Or I think I need to take her off driving duty. The only problem with making this... we can have a fourth one at this, a fourth drive. Oh, wow. Already perfect. I mean, sure you can drive, but right now I need you to diagnose things. And also right now I need to make more of these rooms, so that's really the main thing. Let's move you over. Fluid is really busy. I probably need a third one of these. Get that in there. I may need to tweak the toilet. Alright, actually I need to get training out of here more than anything else. Let's just get the fluid done, please. Probably also need a whole range of... Not more of these. I need another, at least probably 2 sets of vending machines, I would say. Probably need some bin. Oh god, yeah, actually I do need more bins. I need several incinerators around here. So otherwise this just ain't gonna work. Right. This, and probably I should probably not feed them the swill, because the loo is not exactly keeping up. But to be fair, I don't think it really matters as long as they get in there. Actually, do we need the incinerator? Is there we already have the loos? I'm not entirely too sure we need the incinerator. Let's just pop some more bins down, more toxic waste bins, because that way they don't, they're not as unhygienic out there. I'm gonna need so many more. How many patients are currently hanging around here? About 100. About 100. Just casual, like 100 that we may have picked up over time. Just casually, a lot.
Warning. Try not to slip in the sea.
Let me just running this. You're at 40. This was your first go. It's 50. Wow, okay. Under the weather really does not go through, really does not do well with fluid. Did I even get any of those? I don't think I did. Right, let's send the 2 of you out there to try and grab the rest of those. And hopefully we can manage it. Why is there a queue of 28 for... Oh, good lord, why? Okay, I think I'm seeing the problem. Right, screw it. You're treatment only, because I have some who need treatment here. Screw it. The rest of you can get diagnosis elsewhere. Please, get diagnosis elsewhere. Apparently we impressed our VIP. I don't know how, but we did. Maybe I need cardio or something. Wow, a healer with unhygienic? Really? Damn. 79. You know, at this stage, treat it. I don't care. At this stage, I think we're just gonna have to go for it. There's lycanthropy. Oh, we finally got the lycanthropy. Alright. Let me make sure I charge through the nose force as always. We finally got our lycanthropy. There it is. Pay me through. Pay me. Pay me, please. And we're getting the occasional. We're getting the occasional one in. Just a bit manic here. Tires easily, grumpy, mentor. I don't really need doctors, it's nurses. Green fingers, litterer. Maybe. I think I need to grab a cardio or 2. But this thing is already kind of filled up a bit. I might need to maybe take psych. Is this all still for treatment, or is it all still for... There's very few. There's only a couple needing treatment. I could move the psychs over here briefly, or very soon. Others, we need to get our levels up. We need to get our training up. In that sense, that's going to take a while. 70, treat us. think that was you, wasn't it? Ooh, it's the lycanthrope, so we've only got to 70.
To repair discharger.
Can I just double check? Oh, hold on, where were you? Crap, I already lost track of you. Yeah, the lycanthropy one. Wait, no. Ah, darn it. Where'd they go? I wanted to double check, because I think lycanthropy is like cardio. I probably should have just built cardio a while ago. Diag, please. Lycanthropy, there you are. What's your log like? 37 in fluid. Okay. You were 45 in fluid. Oh, wow, okay. Never mind, you get lycanthropy gets a lot from fluid. Wonder whether doesn't. It's mostly GD and a bit of... The ward is okay. I feel like I'm gonna need to... What's wrong? Why you guys wait? You ran out of further diag required. Alright, screw it. If you guys are gonna sit me and tell me further diag required... Oh, I think the problem is I can't actually... Places I tried to send them to go for diag, I've now told them, no, you can't do that for diag. So, screw it. Let's just treat the lot of you. Send them off for treatment. Good lord, there's... Why did I keep picking up so many here? Treat it. Treat it. Wet behind the ears. Inflammation of the ears, typically caused by their extended immersion in some kind of auricular irritant such as seawater, allergens, or dubstep. You heard it here first, folks. Dubstep. Dubstep causes that shit. Alright, pay me. And let's just try and get these out as soon as possible. Oh my god, are you guys... Why are my janitors really not paying attention to anything here? Peanuts, dull, hangry, motivated, green finger. You know what? You're good. Get on that. Someone fix this, please. Treatment nurse I don't care for. Okay, otherwise, you guys are ready to go as my dedicated drivers. And the nurse, yeah, the nurses are currently busy. I really need to sort out my nurse problems. In fact, at this stage, we just need to cure the under the weather people. I'm tempted to try and see who. Alright, what's our like diagnosis percentages like? I'm gonna start sending some high ones for treatment. Especially with their if their happiness is dropping a fair bit, I'm just gonna send a ton of them off for treatment. Can't send you, you're busy in a room, we got something else new, 75. Like, if you're like 70 plus, I think I'll just take the shot at this stage. Where possible. Like, look at all these. All of these have gone to 70. All of these under the weathers that went to 70. Let's just send them at this stage. Right, what's that log? Yeah, that's just GD plus the basic. Probably should have sourced this out sooner, but I went to pick up sooner, so whatever. Alright, you go. Okay, let's treat a bunch of those and let's see what we get out of this. Maybe now I should finally actually sort out this area. Okay, we killed you. Well, I'm not surprised you wouldn't do that. We kind of killed you. Maybe I should turn off the swill. Oh, scrambled legs. All of the leg bones are accounted for, but not necessarily in the correct order. More fracture stuff. More fracture stuff. Off you go. Okay, you shut up about the moolah. The problem is now I can't afford Ward 2. I need to be judicious about what I already have here. You need treatment ASAP. In fact, you need treatment like now, so let's just train that on you. Our junior doctor is working in cloud computing. No, we'll take it off the other nurse who's busy. You're mixed. You're the only one who can learn that right now, actually. So we'll do that. Just try and get these to manage. 3 minutes 10. And we'll dispatch the rickety one. We'll dispatch the other two. Off you go. That just leaves that one that I'm not wasting my time with. Keep forgetting, I need to keep paying attention to that and send them off. But really, we need to start curing. And ideally try and keep them as happy as possible. So yeah, this is the other thing of this room. Because it acts like a ward, patients can just keep walking in. Which is good. Okay, wait, treatment. Oh, I just sent you off. And you're doing the teaching. Oh, goddammit. That might take a while to cure. Are all those loos blocked? Really? All of the loos are blocked. Oh, good lord. How did it get to that state that all the loos are blocked? Good lord. What are we... Hold on. If all those loos are blocked, what the hell are my janitors even doing? Cleaning up vomit, clearing a bin, cleaning up wee, on a break, on a break. Of course they're on breaks. Because why wouldn't they be on breaks? I can't hire anymore right now, so I have to wait on it. We're nowhere near the We sold the reputation, but we're nowhere near the value. Oh, we're 60k off. I want big loan. Give me big loan, then I can sort out all this nonsense. Promote 3. I don't care at this stage. We'll try and promote you. We'll see what we can do. And then hopefully we can sort out the rest of this mess. The amount of people that are not willing to pay me because I'm charging through their... Oh my god. Okay, lads, could we sort this out? This is all because this is all because I'm keeping them alive too much. That bloody sweat. Ooh, god damn it. You just as I was about to hire this. Oh, class clown inspiring peanuts with level 3 treatment. Oh, I wanted you. Damn it. I was that close. We're still at 436. I just need a bit of money. Okay, one more under the weather cure though and we have our star. Okay, so it may be a bit manic over here, but we're about to get our first star. So I'm pretty decent. 80% send them. In fact, you know what? At this stage, I should probably actually take my policy and be like, you know what? If they're 70%, I'll take it. Because we need to just get them through here right now. Until I can sort out this mess of the of how bad. Oh my god! Did you really have to take a break right now? Of all things. Surgeon who's funny and hangry. No good. And unfortunately, the value is not going to reassess until the end of the month, which is a bit of a pain. What do we got? Is there enough here? 5, 10. You know what? Send all 3 of you over there. Locky sausages. What does it even say? Under the weather. Okay, there's a lot of under the weather there. You can get that. Hopefully. Staff resignation. Why do you think you're underpaid of all things? Wait, what? Oh, for God's sake, who is that? Who is it who even thinks they're underpaid at this stage? Where is it? Let me check the pay requests. Who is it? You wait, what's that? Who it was? Oh, it was. It was my backup assistant. Apparently they think they're underpaid. Well, you think that. You go ahead and think that. Traffic jam. Build up of grime in various nooks and crannies resulting from excessive time spent seated in urban environments with low air quality. A kind of congestion. Sure. Still gonna charge through the node. Where is it? There it is. Okay, people storming out. Yeah, at this stage I don't care. I mean, they really don't have much of a choice anyway. Okay, that one's gonna go away. Oh wow, I did grab all 15 of those. Sweet. Right, let's see how we go. There we go. Okay, first star down. Hooray. It's taken a while, but okay. Now you say you have to collect patients from emergencies yourself. Far be it from me to care about your precious time and energy, but mark my words, if you give these layabouts an inch, they'll take a mile. Continue living life in the fast lane, or check your mirrors and safely bring the vehicle to a stop before getting back to work. Whatever, Tarquin, whatever. Okay, we got the under the weather poster, and we unlocked the bet, sure, but that's fine, let's just continue. Right. Complete Pantomobile research project. Complete Big Healer research project. Cure 100 emergency patients. Place first in emergency patients collected. Okay. Doing alright, apart from the failure rate. That's what we need to sort out. Okay, so we do need to research the stuff. I knew we would have to research the stuff, which is the main thing. Have we gotten to... Oh, we've lost a lot of money, though. We've lost a lot of money. I'm tempted to take all of these people that are really unhappy and just eat them. In fact, I think most of them have already kind of half-eaten themselves. In fact, they have already eaten themselves. Okay, you know what, at this stage, yeah, okay, if the happiness is no good, I think I'm just eating. Eat, you're cured. Eat. There's gonna be a lot of yeet here, right now. Like, if you're not in a position, if you're too low on happiness, it means you're not gonna pay me. So, I'm just gonna yeet you. You know what, no. Just eat. Okay, I've clearly picked up too many patients. Oh crap, you were waiting for treatment as well. I will see. I should have paid more attention to that. 28. You might be fine. Your treatment is in progress. You're out of the queue. You might be fine. Okay, I think we might be able to manage now with these. Let's just turf out half of them. And we start collecting the rest of them. Your happiness should hopefully pick up. The problem is with lack of The fact I'm not being paid for most of them means I can't hire the good staff to help start trying to treat other people to cure them, and then maybe get more janitors to clean up this mess, and then all the other nonsense. And we need a PANS lab. Are you joking me? Go home. I can't afford to build that right now. Go home. Yes. I'm well aware of the debt. Kind of trying to get this value up a bit by hopefully curing people today. And we whiffed. Where did we whiff? Oh, that was in Ward. I'll sort that out in a moment, hopefully. If we can get the money, I might be able to sort that out. Why are my janitors, like, refusing to empty the toilets? Oh, good lord, we just lost more. That doesn't help. That doesn't help things. We're currently on a bit of a downward spiral in terms of moolah, and it's not helping. I may need to purge even more now at this stage. Yeah, you've already rage quit. I need to get rid of you. Cured. No, go home. Okay. You're queuing. I'm not sure I need the cure. Your diagnosis in progress. You're probably gonna leave. You haven't even been seen yet. Get out. Okay. Most of you leave. You're heading for clinic. Okay, if you're not diagnosed, get out. Who knew you could take in too many patients? Actually, to be fair, I do know. It happens far too much when I have too much reputation, and then suddenly everyone's like gone. Yeah, all these queuing for the GP, just go. Like, this is the problem. We've had too many walk-ins as well. Oh, you're a pan. Go home. I can't cure the pans right now. You're too low. Go away. These two I'll keep. The rest of these could just go. You can go. Yeah, the rest of you are too low. Let's just get out. Essentially, it's almost like I could it'd be nice if there was an option to just say manually evacuate the hospital. Just get rid of all of them. We're up to 79, so the rest of you will manage. Okay, just off you go. Bye. Get out. Go on. Turf it out. Off you go. Don't care. Get out. Thank you. Maybe now we can manage a bit better. I hope. In fact, you know what? Let's as much as I'd like to dispatch more, I think we're just gonna hold for now, because we need more patients here. Or not, we need more patients. We need to be able to manage right now. We can cure what we have, then things should hopefully get better in terms of the money. And yeah, unfortunately, you refused to pay because you were too low. I'm not surprised. You're also too low. You probably won't pay for this. But we gotta sort out this shit. And I really want you. I need the big loan for you. Holy crap. Okay, did we lose more money? Okay, we actually made some money that month. That's good. That'll help our profit factor. Once again, you're already back up to 6. And if I had the big loan, I could start to maybe, you know, put some upgrades into these machines. And then sort out this mess of my staff. Holy God, they're terrible. It all just comes down to needing the money right now. If I had any semblance of it. If I can get a big month of treatments or of cures, then we good. You're still here. You're about to leave. Just go. The rest of you are all in progress or close to it. Oh, you're no good. Get out. 64. Challenge 100 grand. Yeah, sure, we'll try it. I doubt it's ever going to happen. You need some basic maintenance. As do... Actually, you two don't, because you two are my mechanics. Or, not my mechanics. Mechanists, I should say, more specifically. Okay, we have some money. Yay, we have some money. Okay, let's try and sort out this mess. You, work. Your treatment. Otherwise, I think that's all you are. You're one of my dedicated treaters. Go get treating. Which means turn off this and this and this. You can go treat things. You will probably want to get rid of at some point. You would need to get rid of, but I need more diagnosers. You're also dedicated treatment. You're in the green already. Good. Don't do that. Come out of those. So I have 2 dedicated treaters. Go over, treat things. The rest of it is all still a mess. I need so much more diagnosis. Otherwise, we're fine there. What do we have here? Funny and hangry. Still no good around here for the most part. But as long as we can manage. Now that we have some money, have my mechanists get their, well, actually, I'm going to hold on to this because I'm going to lose some money at the end of this month. I'm not going to spend it right now. Let's just see how much we get here. Ooh, okay, we lose 43 grand of expenses at the end of the month. Is a bit high. I'll have to take it for now. Hands lab. You know what? Now that I've gotten the queues down a bit, say a bit, not by much, I think I'm going to sell off this fluid. Only 20 grand. I'm going to need that. So I'm going to sell that off. Maybe move the GD over here, put the loo in over there. I'm going to need a second GP office because this thing is apparently getting quite busy from the early GPs, people that keep coming in. And I guess now I can afford that PANS lab, I suppose. How are we going to fit things in around here? So what do we have? 11 by 9. So I guess I could do... I'll start doing the other 4x4s again. As I noticed we have mummies, they're going to show up. There's still, you know, decryption and all that nonsense I'm going to deal with. I wonder if I could maybe stick the pans here. Although decryption, I have to remember, decryption is nurse. That's a 4x3. I could probably actually, yeah, we'll stick decryption in here. So, yeah, we'll take this little kind of tiny cubby hole and decryption can go in there. We can stick with our PANS lab here. And we have this relatively kind of open area for everything else. So patient steps in there, which means you go there. In fact, hold on, to make it even easier. Actually, yeah, we'll just do that there. Make it even easier so they can just walk in. Why would you not go? Oh, right. I think windows have to be on the biggest side. Because I just wanted to keep it, I want to keep it somewhat close to the door, but I also want to keep it close to where the doctor is, so that we can make use of the glorious Gold Star Award to make them slightly better. Because they like the environment, for some reason. They're vain like that. They're very vain like that. Okay, oh, and the PANS lab, where is it? Pandemic. The wrong kind, well, I say the wrong kind of pandemic, the 2-point kind of pandemic, not the other one. Okay, you back in, and you can go there. Right, there's a PANS lab. Let's actually finally sort this mess out, and actually put some benches down, that I've never bothered to do here, unfortunately. Because I thought everything would be fine. It wasn't really. We'll do that, we need to get some... Yeah, we'll still stick with the same machines as we already had. Get our toxic waste bins down. Just make sure things are fine, and then the rest of this is going to have to be the magazine rack. Or at least a couple of magazine racks like back to back in the middle here. I mean, I'll probably end up needing some extra benches rather than anything else, but I think that'll do for now. Right. Hopefully things are going to be slightly better now that we've had a chance to reconfigure, because we finally got some moolah. Right, let's let that run. I'm probably actually going to need a loo down here as well. Night fever, as expected. Definitely make sure we charge through the roof again. Yes, our price reputation is tanked, as expected. I'm not going to beat about the bush. Yes, our price reputation sucks, because I'm going to gouge you for everything you have. Wahahaha. And most of them don't have a choice because they're just going to get picked up. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4x4. I'm probably going to need this giant-ass toilet to fit in here. Because with the amount of swill, we probably need it. All of the loos, please. Thank you. This definitely needs it. And, okay, maybe not that many loos. We're going to need a sink or two as well. There. Will be nice, and we'll radiate it for you. There you go. Here, have another loo. Please actually use it. Make sure I put up some sanitizers outside, if they'll... Although I don't think they ever use it, but just in case. Go use the loo, lads. And then I can just get rid of this loo. I can move the GD over. I can get a second GP office. He's only a second GP. Hey, you're funny. Okay, sweet. Oh, right. Damn it. Oh, right, because I've accidentally applied Sonic to all doctors, haven't I? Fuck. So they're all going to start as Sonic until I actually send them off. Whoops. Okay, our queues are still present, but not too bad. Like, I want to get my training room out of here as well. Once that's done, and move this elsewhere. Actually, here's the question: where am I going to move that to? Factor in that I'm still going to have a fracture ward here. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Take my training room out of here, please. If I do this 3, then I still have a 5 by possibly 6 here. Or if I leave it as a 4 by 6, I can keep my 2 training rooms in the corner. Or I could just leave it as 1 training room. We'll just leave it as 1 training room for now. Okay, this clearly needs to be heated, or at least moved slightly. The problem is where? I want to put it here, or at least into this corner, which means I need to move Psych over here. Move that bench. I need to put this in this corner. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, the loo goes into this corner here, but it's also going to take up all of this because these people need to go to the loo really badly. That's what happens when you swill them. That's the only way to keep them alive. Just swill the crap out of them. 5, 6. Leave the loo in the middle. Hold on, move that sink over. Leave the rad in the middle. And give them another one. Sure, there you go. Here, have fun. You're gonna need that. Wait for this to finish. Okay, is that really Turtlehead? Is that really Turtlehead? Good lord. I have enough issues with the variety of stuff. Okay, so that's 1 for fluid. I probably could do it more. Alright, let's dispatch some stuff out. What do we got? Ooh. Bog roll blast in Ailing industrial state. Premature mummification. Okay, a lot of mummies apparently in that one. Slight emergency is no good, but I guess at this stage I don't really have much of a choice. Send them out. Dispatch the lot. Unless we suddenly came up with a load of doctors that are that have or can have DNA, which we didn't. Movement speed with charming. Wow, look at all that maintenance, but they're gonna be expensive. Oh well, actually no. At this stage, I don't care. Nearly out the movement speed. Get on it. Let's get you guys out there and start fixing things, please. Right. In the meantime, I think we're gonna get our mechanists on the go because we have machines that need upgrading over here. Need to make sure we're diagnosing better. Because we're not doing it well enough. We're diagnosing, but we're diagnosing crap. And I still have to get a... Okay, you research with surgery. This is a weird combo, but I'm gonna have to take it. Because I don't have any other option at this stage. I don't even know whether to sort you into that or not. Jeans, can I finally get big loan? Big loan! Yay, big loan. I always feel so much better once I can get big loan. I don't have to worry about as much stuff. Okay, right, 4x4 there. I feel like I could put you... hold on, it needs to be a 4x3. That's unfortunate. Actually, if I stick the training room over here instead... I know I said I was going to put a loo over here, but fuck it. Training room can go there. And then I can stick the research slug here. And I can move the fracture ward here at some point when we get to it. I mean, hopefully we'll get to it. Can I... Actually, yeah, as I said, I just got big loan. I think we can afford some research desks and some monitors and all that nonsense. Not sure how much it really helps with. They actually need... Oh, they actually need access to it. Interesting. I didn't think you actually needed foot access to the monitors. I suppose you do need to kind of look at them and all that and be like, ooh, researchy stuff. Or, oh, it's this thing. This is what we should be doing. Who knows? I think most of this stuff is warm enough, so I won't need to put in a radiator, but I could be wrong on that. Well, still, we'll see. What's the temperature like in there? Actually, they could probably do it. To be fair, it's not like I've put in, you know, giant servers or any of that. If I put in a giant amount of servers, then it would need to be heated up. All right, right. So we can get it up. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to upgrade, to research. We can get upgrades for the various machines. Okay. And there's the upgrade for cloud computing as well. But first thing, we need to research the Pantomobile, we need to research the big healer. So I think that's where we're going to have to start. Let's get our new researcher, who is only doing research and I guess surgery if someone comes up needing surgery. I hope not. I hope I can get a basic researcher after this. But for now, we'll source it out. How are we doing on that? We're still grabbing things back. I think I've all 50. I think, yeah, they've all just come back. We've just grabbed 15 patients in one shot. There's a fair few mummies in that. Hopefully we can source it all out now after this. Even though I'm about to just send a bunch more out. Off you go. Go grab some more, please. And please do it quickly, if you can. Well, I really need these things upgraded as well. But we'll worry about that as my upgraders are... yeah, they'll get on it. How is this place still a mess? It's like they can't clean it up despite the amount of you know, people are. Oh right, second GP. Did I even have a second GP ready? I didn't think I did. Well, it was you. I was going to teach you how to drive, but I'm not sure I really need that right now. You can teach some... Oh, and he's also one call. Right, GP, train the GP. Thank you. Get on that. At some point I'll need to move this over. Then I can open this up for diagnosis as well, but I might need more ward staff for that. We don't really have any good for ward staff right now, so we'll just eat them all. Hey, another research. Oh, and also you're plain researcher. Even better. I hate people that are mixed. Let's get you in there into the grey, and off you can go to research things, please. Come on, do your research. Thank you. I need researchy stuff done. Please research it. I should probably also make it warm in here. I believe I have forgotten the radiator. Otherwise, it's fine. Okay, my Mechanist is ready for an upgrade. They're gonna have to wait. They actually... Oh, they need it now before they do anything. Okay, so now we got a lot in. We have queues again. So, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised at that. Let me... Where is my... What was I looking for again? Queue warning link. You know, just turn it down to 1 so I know exactly what the queues are like anywhere. Yeah, I just want to know what the queues are like anywhere. That way when we have issues, I can see exactly where things get. Because Fluid gets really busy really fast. Was that another GP? Short temper though. Not great. And you can drive, but I don't know how good that is. Well, to be fair, the Fluid is busy because the fluids are being upgraded. There is that as well. Wouldn't mind a marketer or two, by the way. High energy class clown. Here's a good question. Where am I going to stick a marketing room? Then we just took out that spot there. Guess I could throw it in the... We're going to need the decryptor very soon because we have the mummies. I need to market for some nurses. So, here, you can just, whatever. Oh, there, get to work. I don't care, just plug it in there. You market. This is your only job. Thank you. An aubergine? Yeah, sure, whatever. I need a bunch of nurses. Can I have, yeah, you know what, give me a year, nurses. Get in there. You have stuff to do. Go give me a year of nurses, thank you. I'm going to need them. I want to just rifle through, like, 100 or so nurses, if I can. Cheap diagnoser. Perfect. First one off the bat. Perfect. Cheap diagnoser. Get to work, please. I can start firing the others. Let's get another fluid. Because fluid gets busy quick when they come in. So let's get another fluid. And queue it up for an upgrade. But yeah, it gets busy quickly. If you didn't have a weak bladder, I'd be hiring you. Charming, yeah. 60%? Okay, here's the point where I tell you to wait. Can I... I don't have the nurses. I don't have the nurses yet, though. Okay, well, I have diagnosis in the ward again. Hopefully the people that have been sent here won't automatically go over there for now. And I still need a regular GP, ideally, if I can help it. Another basic janitor. Okay, get to work. Thank you. Ghost catcher, motivated, get to work. I guess that's all that matters to me. Yeah, you're my super teacher ward thing. Let's try and get through this. Ah, there's the surgery. I knew it was going to come eventually. Internal organs continue to vibrate long after the patient has experienced a tremor of some kind. Though these vibrations can cause surgical instruments to audibly resonate, doctors are asked that they refrain from jamming. Okay. I knew I was going to need this at some point. Okay, first off, through the roof. Pay me. Pay me, please. I need all of the money. Weak bladder. Motivated short temper. I kind of need some juniors, but I'm going to have to start sticking in the surgery room. Oh, I feel like I should probably get another area for this then. If I'm going to need to work on my surgery staff. And I feel like I may even need to start expanding the diagnosis overall again. We take this spot. So we still have the big building over here. We still have this small building. I'm not sure of the door layouts, which is the other concern. Knowing that I've been walking in around here, I get the feeling if I take this, the door is going to be like here and possibly here. But not much else. In fact, that's kind of the next place to have to go to. Like move over here for treatment and all that, maybe. To be fair, since we still have the room here, I still have the opportunity to just throw it in. But we shall see. Wait, if I have to stick in surgeries, I think we'll just stick with the one for now. And if it gets too busy, I may need to put in a second one somewhere. The main issue, of course, the other things that we need to get are... It's going to make our wards, our treatment nurses. I'm going to have them in here as well because we're relatively close by, as it were. Let's get a rad in. I don't remember which side the doctor is on in terms of the... Oh yeah, x-ray boards. Don't forget the x-ray boards. X-ray boards are great for that, for the prestige, which you don't really get very much in here. I think the doctor's going to be here. A gold star there. So I guess that changes what I do with you. Nope, doctors. You're now in the surgery colors, because that's what you need to do. It also reminds me, our nurses, the treatment nurses, yeah, they're all set up and ready to go for working in there as well. Good, because I need that. Okay. Keep going. Double diag. You're grumpy, but at this stage I don't... Fine, I don't care, I'll take you. Double diag. I need to start getting rid of the mixed ones anyway. So at this stage I'll take you. Plus it means you can actually train someone in Diag 2, hopefully. Okay, our GP is still in progress. And you're still your weak bladder, but I'm tempted to hire you as a surgeon. Very, very tempted. Because you kind of need it. Funny green fingers, I don't particularly care. Okay, Qs are dwindling a slight bit. Okay, we have a lot of GP here. Why are there so many people just wandering in off the side of the road? I thought my reputation... Is my reputation not yet in the toilet? There's the cryptology, as I thought. You can wait, because I can build that. You need your mechanics 2 from Penelope. You can learn this as well. Even though I'm not sure you really need that stamina training at this stage, but get on it. Get our crypto. The good kind of crypto, unlike certain other things. At least the one handy thing about cryptology is I don't need to worry about I don't need to worry about walls. Or not walls, I don't need to worry about getting in a lot of windows and all that, because we can just fill the place up with, with vases and urns and torches and all that sort of nonsense. We get a lot of prestige in here just because of the various decorations. I was going to put it here, but I'm going to put that there because... Oh, wait, you weren't at the door. Right, of course. Because you're over here because the door is too far away. In that case, I'll just leave the one here because we need this and the gold star over here. I need to actually double check if I even need the radiator with all of these. Because the torches do give off a bit of heat. I'm not sure if it's really enough. Oh, and I need my wall of extinguishers as well. And forget that. And that oh so important minor little detail. In fact, you know what? Can I fit 4? No, we'll just leave the 3 there. Okay, that'll do. I should probably check the temperature in there. Oh, okay. I thought they actually added a bit more than that. Never mind. Okay, we do need a rat in here. Yeah, I guess we can just stick it there. Sure, what you do? Right, there's a decryptor. Get on it. Hopefully our treatment nurse will get on that. Okay, they're nearly done. Let's send... Oh, that's nearly empty. Okay, we also have you over there. Let's send you 2 out. We'll go pick some up. Check how we're doing here. Oh, we're doing alright. As long as that stays that way. There is an achievement, by the way, for staying top of all of those for like 6 months or something, I think. GP needs training. You, standard assistant, needs training. There's a lot of training needed. I'm probably going to have to build a second one of those wards. I can deal with argumentative, I think. It's not great, but we can manage it. Oh, you know what I just realised? Those guys weren't allowed in the fracture ward. Bollocks. Why did I not set that up the right way? God damn it. That would explain why I've been having issues with fracture wards and all that. Because I've accidentally not been sending my dedicated ward staff over there. In fact, wait, you are just a warder, but you know what? I'm just going to use you to teach ward to others. Hopefully. I say hopefully. Why do you have to combine surgery with DNA? Like, why? There's just no point in that. There's just 0 point in that. Oh, that's 3 for surgery. Oh, okay, right, because 3... Oh, because multiple of them came from the emergency at the same time. Right, okay. Here's the thing, do I always keep... Well, actually, no, they have good health, so I think we can manage there. Of course, the problem now is they're... Actually, that's a good question. Where are you? You're still in research. Whoops. You kind of have a more important job to do. Surgery things, thank you. Leave my other researcher there. This is why I need a dedicated surgeon, or dedicated surgeons. I can not worry about that nonsense. Okay, anyway, we have more on the way. And there's a new one. Oh, I've already sent them off. That one's empty. That'll disappear very soon. Still have a lot in waiting for the GPs here. Holy crap. Yeah, a lot of basic ones just waiting for GP. God damn it. Please stop coming, regular people. I'm trying to ruin my reputation so you don't come. And yet you keep coming. It doesn't help with things. Why are you... Okay, there's 4 there. The fracture ward's here. Okay, I need to, like, redo my fracture ward. I need to get a second ward here. I can also do more diagnosis on this side. You just die, sure, why not? Just go ruin my reputation and all that. Energy girl next door, nausea inducing is not great. Nasty is also not great. Oh god, please get out. Okay, are these back again? Okay, our queues are somewhat down. There's the head office. I'm not surprised about that. I knew that was going to come because I could already see the turtle heads. In fact, ooh, why am I not charging through the roof? Hopefully I caught that in time just for the first cryptologist to come through. Hopefully I caught that in time, and hopefully I'm going to get the moolah off of them. You are better... Yeah, the turtle head is always an awkward one to sort out. I guess we'll just stick it in the back. And purely just because of the, you know, my want for nice environment bonus and all that. Please not on that wall, thank you. The correct wall, please. You go there. Radiator can go like right here. Probably stick a palm tree there. Of course, the posters. Right, turtle head. Here you go. One bunch of turtle head posters, thank you. And my gold star, hopefully. Or old, yeah, old, sure, old star. That totally works. I was also hoping for the turtle enclosure. Is that what it's called? No, it's the terrapin thing. The terrapin. That's the one. I think I can just about squeeze one of those in. Actually, we can squeeze another one in. Huh. In fact, rather than having that one just hanging out there, we'll just squeeze it in over here. Sure, why not? There, have some terrapins. Hooray, what to do? Okay, are my mechanists busy? They're still great. Well, actually, no, they're learning right now. Okay, there's your mechanics 2. Sweet. I have a lot of staff that are bothering me, wanting for more stuff. You need junior, my assistants, intern janitor, senior nurse at the stage. I don't even know if I want you. Why would you have to combine things? Do you have any other better funny green fingers? Class clown. Bleh. My surgeon is still busy. Oh, you've literally just taken a break now. Why? Why just now of all things? Treatment doctor. Okay, yes, treatment 2. Ooh. No, yes, I think focus on treatment right now. As much as I want DNA, I think we'll just focus on getting treatment. And I'll DNA later if I need it. I hope I don't need it. That is a lot for Pan. Oh, good lord. Do I only have one treatment? I don't know. Hold on. How many treatment doctors do I have? I just saw a surgeon there. That's good. I only have the one. Motherfucker. Gonna need some more treatment doctors, but also surgeon. Get to work. Thank you. Perfect. Get that surgeon to work. Your job is basically surgery, although I may let you moonlight as a GP later. You get out of research and just focus on things there. Meat bladder, you're no good to meat. Ah, wow, that's a lot of staff waiting. Okay, queues are coming down. Here, not necessarily here, but I'm not too worried about the walk-ins. Another diagnosis. Natural mentor, sweet, but also diagnosis. Get to work, thank you. You can go for the diag trio. Okay, now I can start considering firing the mixed ones. Working fluid. I have one decent treater. I have 2 decent treaters in 1, 2, 3 across 4 rooms. I can need another treatment nurse if I can help it. Can we just get rid of these and get them? Hopefully have a bunch more assistants flow in. Motivate. Yeah, sweet. Get to work. Positive. Sure. Get to work. Sure. We'll just have them all get to work. It's fine. Ah, no, we lost our failure rate went down. That's a bit unfortunate. Alright, what do we got here? Let's send 2 you out there. We can send... Ooh, that's not great. We'll send you 3 out. Oh, right. I keep forgetting you get sent out as well. Even though I have my dedicated Sonics on the job. I'm not sure if I need a hygienic driver. But that is this other psych. What's my other psych like? Also fine. You know what? Take another psych, please. I may need to expand the psychiatry soon. Hey, if they're going to pay me through the roof for it, I may as well take advantage of it with lots of staff. Okay, otherwise we're grand. We whiffed on the surgery, which is unfortunate. Why is there... Wow, they also wouldn't pay because of that whiff? Oh, wow, they went down. Why are they down so far? Who knows why? Probably they were sitting around for too long or something, I don't know. Let me just make sure. So, nurse there, doctor there. Now, which side are you guys going to be on? That's the main thing. Because if the doctor's on this side, then I really need the gold star here. Holistics visitor, sure, whatever, I guess. Although I wish we'd beat you. Oh, wait, 1-0? I'm not even sure what those mean. Ooh, that's a lot. And 2 you over there. I'd love to dispatch another one over here. Okay, yes, as I thought, doctor goes on this side, so they'll be right next to the gold star award. Perfect.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
Okay, we're gonna have a fair few more coming in. Let's not worry about our diagnosis side for now. More training. Okay, right. I still need the ward staff. Now's not the time for drivers, game. Motivated positive treatment nurse. Perfect. Get in here. And now's not the time for lots of drivers. I think I've already decided what your treatment, so get off of these. I've already decided about the wards. I need to start re-allowing these guys in the ward. In fact, I think I need to make it your job to be ward only. For now, anyway. Purple. Because I think I need to move this fracture ward. In fact, I think I need to move it now before anything else happens. So let's just get it over here. And remake this thing in its entirety. So, door. Move things, get them out of the way or something for now. Door in the middle. Well, a slight problem with everything. Things are just slightly in the way in places, unfortunately. However, okay, we can fit that in there. Perfect. Right, plaster casters can go on the way in. Now we can sort this out. We can hopefully get a couple more traction beds in, which is good because it's always good to have 4 traction beds in this. Windows. We already have our nurse station. Wall monitors don't really help all that much. I need to get a couple of extinguishers for each caster. Take the benches out from here. Stick them in here. Or out here. We need a giant rad in the middle. And it'd be nice to make it look nicer, but can't be arsed. You know what? I got some yuccas. Palm trees are generally better because they don't need to be watered, but actually, there we go. Palm tree, perfect. Okay, there's the fracture ward. That can get to work because I want to make another one of these, but I also don't really have the... Again, I don't really have the staffing for it. Do we have a regular... Terribly dull toilet ray. Good lord. Go away. All of those need to go away. There's our research right. We got our Pantomobile. We can now build Pantomobile. I'm just to see how many you can squeeze in. Yeah, we'll see. And then we just got to complete the big healer research project. Oh god, which is this one. Right, so if I start building... So, Pantomobile. Yeah, low speed, very low durability, but exceptional capacity, poor diagnosis. Okay, so it's less good on the diagnosis and using experience. I mean, I'm tempted to take a couple of these so that we can... You know, we have those giant ones we see on the map. We could grab more in one shot, but I don't know if we really need it. And those two will also be dispatched over there. You know, let's send our last one over. Get a bunch more. Okay, yeah, we really have an issue in the treatment there. I forgot. Please stop. I know I needed surgeons, but now you're just mixing surgery with other stuff that I don't really need to worry about. Although, to be fair, it's also because you're busy. Hurry up. To be fair, I don't even actually... No, yes, I do. Because these guys are mostly waiting for the cures. Oh, God, Lord, yes, I need this. I'm tempted to switch this out to doctor. Where's my assistant now? That's even worse. Where's my assistant gone now? Okay, treatment 2 done here. Sweet. Get out. Get to work, please. So we've sorted out our diagnosis problems. The problem is we now have a lot of waiting around for other stuff. Okay. GP2 would be nice. Diag 2 would be nice. We already have a Diag 2. Diag 3 would be nice is probably what I mean here. We'll bring that in. Okay, good. Assistant, get back to work. Sure, you're going to be on the ward staff. Even though you don't have the things for it right now, you're going to be on the ward staff. I'll just set you up for that. In fact, actually, hold on. Let me just... I'll take you off that until you can actually learn some ward, which might take a little while. In the meantime, let's get a second ward. I need to delete these for now because I need to move the door to the other side. At least on this one, we can actually have more windows than the first one, which is a surprise. Although I was hoping I could get the... Actually, no, we can't. Can we? With the door, beside the door? I don't think... Too close to the door, isn't it? It's too close to when the door is there. Oh, we have a bench in the way. That would explain the problem. Yeah, put the door there. There we go. Perfect. You can fit in there. I can get my double screen. Oh. Or not? Oh, I see. I see why it's a slight issue now. There we go. And we can fit in double screen. There we go. Perfect. I think that's the exact same then. So, yeah, second one, please. Thank you. Both of these I want to allow an extra member of staff. Same with here. Same with you. So hopefully at some point we'll end up at least 7 ward staff, I hope. If this is the sort of amount of, you know, patients we're going to need around here. Especially considering we allow the treatment here, or the diagnosis to happen over here as well. Probably need some machines over on this side. Still stick with the laxatives, even though it kind of has problems with our... Kind of maybe has a few problems with, you know, the loos and all that, but screw it. We'll stick it in. Let's get a couple of magazine racks over here. Only stick some bins in as well. Actually, you know what? Rather than the magazine racks there, you know, let's just build this wall full of magazine racks. And then we can just get in some toxic waste bins elsewhere. Toxic waste bin, thank you. Nope, I got to stick it there. I was wondering why it wouldn't work there. Actually, you know what? You will end up sticking... Probably going to need a second set of machines and all that around here as well, but in the meantime, I guess we'll go for this. We'll stick a couple of sanitizers on either side, because I'm definitely just going to say now, I'm not going to end up moving these wards, so get that sorted out. Hopefully we'll get the ward staff. Weathered veins. Patient's vascular system suffering wear and tear from strong winds and extreme conditions. Gives their insides a pleasant rustic look with a lot of character, but it's not actually very good for them. And it's a surgery. More surgery is starting to show up very darn quickly. And of course, charge them through the roof. Ooh. Yeah, treatment's becoming an issue now. Okay, still to sort out this, yeah, this treatment problem is becoming an issue. Especially because I only have like one more staff. I have to remember, of course, yeah, there's a bit of nurse treatment over here as well, so, which is actually, those guys are coping better than anything else. Probably because I have enough of them. We're doing alright on the diagnosis front. We still kind of lack the ward staff right now, which is our main issue. We've fallen out of first place, have we? And patients collected. Yeah, we have. We're going to have to sort out, you know, keeping that. When it comes to all that, especially because of the patients collected, we also need to, like, because of these league tables and all that, we need to, I mean, you can easily collect them. We just need to stay on it. We just need to keep collecting loads, but I think the other issue is we need to keep them cured. That's kind of currently a slight issue. Make sure they don't die, which will also help. Make sure we don't whiff either. We definitely have to cure them. We also need our emergency reputation, and that I also don't get how it keeps going up and down and all that, so I don't know. I think in the meantime, so yeah, neither of those are any good, so we're not going to waste my time. Oh, there was one over here. I can't assign you. Oh, you're currently being repaired, right? So I can't assign you until you've been repaired. Anyway, we have enough right now, and we kind of have a slight issue with our. There's a lot of hazardous waste over there. Yeah, we're kind of having a bit of an issue with having a few too many to come through. So let's just sort out what we have. To be fair, I can let it run for a bit. While we still secure that many patients, we're really short on our training. Short on rooms, we're short on staff. I think we need to take a while to try and get some of all of this, and just so we can keep an eye. Class down, more money. You know what? Sure, fine. Welcome to the ward crew. Don't care, just do some purpley wardy stuff. So that puts me at 5. I'm not going to count you. 5 ward staff. It's a start. I wouldn't mind some more. It's a start. Customer service, I don't think I need another one of those. I think we're good elsewhere. We probably need a pharmacy very soon. There's a lot of pans. We almost need another pans lab as well. Actually, I don't think we need another. We just need to be curing them. That's the main thing. And without the treatment staff, it's going to take a bit. Hopefully I can get a good or not. Is that one just finished? No, we're still working on the nurses because, yeah, I still want to... Right now that I have the... So you... 1, 2, 3 dedicated warders or dedicated diagnosers. So you know what? You can learn this. You 3... My diagnosis doctor, you know what? You can learn it. And actually you probably should, because you can... I'm thinking you can diagnose in the... Well... I was going to say in the car. I'm thinking you can diagnose in the mobile. And I'm hoping you can, for the most part. That's the other thing. I'm hoping that's the case. That you can diagnose in that while you're there. Right, what do we got here? We also have boggy sausages. A lot of under the weather. That's doable. When you have bog roll blasts, it's a lot of mummies. And over here... Just some patients. You know, I'll send you over there. You know, let's start sending them. Well, actually, to be fair, one of my drivers has just been sent out, so not sure how good of an idea that is. But it's not like I need the medicine. It's not like I need the bays either. As much as I could build more rooms again, I need to be able to staff them, and right now that's not really happening. You'll do, Class Clown. Sure, whatever. Get on with it. Oh, I put you on top of some Wii, apparently. Well, I guess that makes sense. Okay, yeah, okay, I was right. There is a lot of them waiting for under the weather here. Interesting, interestingly, because they can wait in the room. It's kind of not necessarily the confusing part, but the interesting part, because they can wait in the room because it acts like a ward. Is that a treatment? Do I need a treatment nurse? Yes, actually. Yes, I think I do. Because I don't think we have enough of them. What did I say? 1 dedicated, 2 dedicated, 3, 4 dedicated. Okay. That's kind of where we need to be at, really, considering we have these 3 rooms and this. Considering I also need another pharmacy probably very soon. Which means, how am I going to source it out, especially when it comes to this mess over here? I'm probably going to need to get another plot so I can start moving, because we're going to need more treatment. We're going to start pushing them over here and push them into this plot. So yeah, let's just buy plot 5. I'm going to start moving some things over there. Including probably this training room, replace it with a loo for the people that hang out in here. Although really, I kind of want to see where the door is. We keep whiffing a bit as well, which is not great. Okay, let's get the easy scans upgraded. I'm sure my mechanists will be happy for that. A lot of training needed. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to dedicate a section of this area for more training. Pelvic crust. A calcified coating around the patient's hip bones. They'll be fine if you scrape off the burnt bits. More surgery. More surgery. I'm kind of worrying now about how much surgery... Okay, there are a lot of people waiting for pans and this and all this nonsense. Oh dear. Can I spare any other doctors? I'm tempted to let the surgeons go work if they're not doing anything else, really. But I really should almost have you doing that rather than anything else, but we'll see. We will see. We'll have a few more months of the nurses until we're good. Okay, you're funny. You know what? Again, you can also join the ward crew. There are going to be a lot of new warders getting their training very soon. I mean, very soon. Okay, you're open. Door in here and door out here, so patients can come in and out. That's an interesting layout. The main issue is coming in from here to here, so I might want to kind of like try and split this up to have nurse surgery in a different place. Like if I take the nurse, or if I take the nurse treatment out of here, is that even an opportunity, a possibility? If I take, like, I can put a 4x4 in here, 4x4 clinic. I could probably, I don't know what I could put here in this 3x5, possibly even a staff room. And we'll have another clinic of some variety here, and another 4x4, another 4x4. I'm still trying to figure out, because there's a possibility we might see, you know, the likes of cubism and all that still later. I have to factor in those sorts of spaces. I don't know if it will happen, but just in case, we might have to consider it. So I think I'm going to take, yeah, I need to take all of my nurse treatment and put it into this area. It also means the surgery also ends up going here, because the dedicated surgeons are over there. Let's just double check the area we have. We have 8 here. So we have 2 4x3s like that. Would be a start. And then what do we have here? Okay, we can go for 3x9 along this. We could go for, there's room for some 4x4s here. Those cryptology and possibly, I don't know if we'll end up getting, you know, clowns and all that later. I can run along here, and then we can have the rest of this, yeah, just being our various bunch of pharmacies and all that. Right, I think that's the plan. You know, jab room, we can bring that over because stop giving me the actual jabber itself. I just want the room. Thank you. Stop being silly, game. I just wanted the jab room. So those 3 can go there, which means I could probably stick here 1 and 2. We can probably have a giant toilet on backing up onto these. And well, I say giant. Actually, shame it can't be too much bigger. Walk around through here maybe or something, and we get to the larger rooms maybe. I don't know, let's take a jabber over there. May end up with a second one of those very soon, but I think for now, let's just copy over you. Oh, that jabber went a bit close actually. Ah, yes, it did go a bit close. Oh, I thought we were further back than that. Okay, never mind. Let me tweak this room, because that's too far over this way. I didn't get my spatial analysis correct. Go here then. Or if I move it further back, just down here, and we just put it here, we can have a much larger kind of waiting area. Then if they need the toilet, well, they're kind of fucked. Oh well. Oh, possibly, well, considering the surgery room here, actually, yeah, this could be another, you know, giant loo area. 2 pharmacies, 2 jabs. Something else here. Actually, no, there won't be anything else there because that'll be the surgery rooms there. Okay. Start getting that sorted out. Let me move over the decryptor. I'm factoring in there might be that. There might be another one here. There could be 2 decryptions. We also could end up at some point with, you know, chromotherapy could show up. Who knows? We'll just do that with the decryptor. It's fine. This music is a little too upbeat, I must say. But this particular music track is a little too upbeat. it's looking a bit. It's like it's acting far too lovey-dovey. But there is a driving 2, enhanced driving skills. Oh, okay, interesting. There's a driving 2. Wait, who's teaching us? Right, remember. Wait, hold on. Select a trainer. Oh, yeah, you, because you're the super trainer. Get on those 3 nurses who are supposed to learn it. Please. Ooh. In that case, do I still want to try and combine them with it? Inspire. Oh, dirty habits. Go away. Oh, good lord. That's terrible. That's, like, shockingly bad. Okay. Our assistant still wants to resign, as always. I can't say I'm too surprised. They always do it. Oh, it's you. Oh. It's you. In that case, let's just... what's the pay requests like? Alright, satisfy them. There, you should be happy now. There's so much training needed. Okay, we got stuff on the way. Let's dispatch you. Hopefully we'll get some stuff. Okay, we're kind of failing on the under the weather, at least in terms of the cures and all that. Okay, you're ready to fix. Out you come. Let's wait for this to finish. Now, please don't go in the room. We're currently... Oh, screw it. Picking up the room. Move it over. Don't care. Move it over. You guys just wait over there now. We have other plans for this area. Trying to leave this for doctors only. You're no good. You're no good. You're mixed. You're mixed. You're mixed. Great. I still don't think I need any more drivers. But still would like to get more diagnosed nurses to try and sort this out. We're doing okay. We have another one here. Let's, maybe we can send the 2 of you to go grab that. Sure, why not? Go grab them, and we'll see how things go. Okay, yeah, Ward's gonna be a little slow just because I'm trying to train them, but that's, you know, that's fine. I need to clear out some of these here so I can hopefully get some more doctors to show up, and so many promoted assistants that we don't need to worry about. Who's still waiting? You're waiting with chicken kidneys. You'll be fine. There's a head office. Oh, good lord, I need... Alright. Screw the nurses. Are we done? Okay, you're, yeah, you'll do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with you. You know what? Is it too late for you to learn? Get that. Quick, get back on the ward. Learn some ward. Get on it. You're just going to join the ward crew. Oh, interesting. We have a teacher here now. Sweet. Hopefully you can learn it. And then once the rest of you get it, you can get back into the fracture ward as well. Sweet. Okay, get that done. Right, I'm done marketing for nurses. We can kill that. I now need 12 months of doctors. We don't have enough staff. Get on it. 12 months of doctors, please. Thank you. Because, of course, with the reputation being in the toilet, as I want it to be, we also don't have as many popping in. Ooh, whacked in the alien industrial state. Turtle. There's a lot of turtles there. That's probably not what we need. Whereas here, slight emergency. Okay. Send the two of you out for that. I won't worry myself about the other one for now, at least not until I get these out. Give you somewhere to sit. Because we're nice, even though we don't necessarily need to be, but we're going to attempt to be nice. I don't know if we really should. Sometimes it feels like it's not worth it. Actually, before I do that, give me a radiator here. I said give me a radiator here, thank you. I think we're gonna need one here. Okay, we'll probably need one over here as well, and down here. Actually, I can probably move this over slightly, and then we can go grab the rest of the other stuff. Hopefully the people that are over here don't mind that there might not be vending machines for a while. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure they won't mind reading the exact same pamphlet about 20 times over. They'll manage. They'll manage. It'll be fine. They'll manage. Okay, a lot of refusals here in treatment because I don't have any. Oh my god. No. Go away. I need treatment. Doctors. Please. We don't have enough. Then hopefully you can source out the rest. I love how my whatchamacallit, my researcher is on a break, which is slightly annoying. All of these are mostly, yeah, these are mostly first things in the GP. For once, I really had to worry about GP offices.
Oh, Popstar now visiting the hospital.
Why would you mix it with surgery? Why would you mix it with surgery? Your treatment and surgery. Hate these mixed ones. Oh, unhygienic. Blech. There are so many who need training. Okay, we can start to get you. You're Ward 2. There's a bunch of you that need Ward 2. I don't have a trainer right now. You know what, if I give it to Osman, and Osman can then teach you guys a lot quicker. And then I can fire Osman. I know it sounds harsh, but yeah, it's kind of the plan. You're my doctor on a break. Wait, okay, now you've just come off a break. Double diag. I don't think I need that. I already have 3 dedicated drivers, so I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need diag doctor, unless I wanted to get another driver, but I'm really not desperate for them. Alright, screw it, you have stuff to do. I don't know, just go do some treaty stuff, I guess. And I guess you can moonlight as a surgeon if we actually need it, which, considering I'm about to, yeah, stick this surgery room in here, might be necessary. Right, sell that off for now. I need to put the... get rid of the windows, they're in the wrong spot. Well, to be fair, I probably don't want the windows here anyway. Okay, that'll do, because I'm going to have 2 surgeries like this. There's the backup surgery. We still have room for... yeah, 3x5 here would just probably be toilet. Let's try and need that double diagnosis. That's the only issue. Okay, we're definitely... okay, our diagnosis queues are dropped off. What do we have? Bad hair day, soggy sausages. Okay, you know what? Send 2 of you over there. We'll send 1 over here. Hopefully we can finish off these cures at some point. Probably also pay attention to the new the Pantomobile. Is that the same size? It is the same size as the complaint. The only problem is obviously it just doesn't diagnose as well, but considering I now have some pretty good diagnosis on this front, I may not necessarily need to worry about that. Okay, not too worried about the review. Right, yeah, considering they're back. It's also slower, which is a bit of a pain, but... although, now I'm seeing the slight issue, I probably need to start working on all of my machines and all that. So, you know, while we're busy, let's, not while we're busy, but, you know, let's just get it sorted out. At some point, they'll get in there and... Alright, I don't have the upgrade for that. I forgot, I don't have the upgrade for Under the Weather yet. I need to research that at some point. Oh my god, why are these so mixed? Okay, you know what? You're... I don't know what you can even do, but fuck it, you're hired. Just go do something. I might even turn you into another driver at some point, I don't know. Okay, publicity was good, I guess. Okay, the Ward 2s are ready to go. Osmond, you know your job. Go teach... Oh, well, as many of those as you can, I suppose. Go teach them how to ward. There's a lot of deaths because we're only taking 70% right now. Okay, all of you go. I wouldn't mind just a junior up to level 4 staff room. You guys don't need a staff room. Stop worrying about it. You guys don't need a staff room. Alright, can I grab this over here? We're going to do the same treatment as what we did on the other surgery room. Get rid of the windows, stick the door in there. And we're good. Means I guess I can rotate that there then. Make it slightly better. I guess we'll also end up with the machines over here, so... Oh, laxative drinks. Fancy foods. Get in the toxic waste bins. I'm probably gonna have to stick a loo here. So while that's running, let's just get another loo in. Okay, that was just a failed cure rage quit. Don't worry about that one. There will be many of those. It's just gonna happen. Okay, have a loo. Wait for that training to hopefully finish at some point. Okay, come on, market please. I don't need more these. I need marketers. Wait, are those all the same? Yeah, they are. Interesting. They're like, interestingly, they're all like, they're all level 2. Okay, we're nearly done. Oh, actually, we're basically almost done. Where's my researcher? Get in there. Big healer is almost finished. Right, big healer's done. We don't need to cure 6 more, and we have the star anyway. So, why am I worried? Why are we even worrying? I'm that close to getting level 2, so meh. Let's just train some janitor. You actually probably need treatment 2 or something. Let's just get that on the go. I think Lola, no. Got clinic. You're looking for work. Clear. There you go. New stuff to do. And you know what? Train those while you're at it. Get on it. We're closing in the next one. So now that we have the big healer. So much more effective than a siren for navigating built-up areas. High speed, exceptional durability, low capacity, poor diagnosis, intimidating presence. Okay, I think the bottom thing is just to factor in where things are. Low speed, so now we have those, but don't need to worry about it. While we're here, let's start greenlighting the cloud computing. Just so we can have a go, and hopefully we'll get there. But yeah, these, again, it's not, the issue is not the issue is not the diagnosis now, the issue is the treatment. In fact, of how slow it is because of the lack of staff. As for other things, balloon buzz. What else are we gonna get? You know, just assign one of each of you guys over there. We actually still have one. Okay, I think one's just coming back. Right, 2 more cures, 1 more cure, and we have it. Oh, rom-com, darks. Oh, evil. No, thank you. No, no evil. No evil. Evil bad. Even in this game, evil bad. But there we go, 2-star. Right, sweet. 1 minute you're offering them a lift to the hospital, then the next minute you'll be buying them drinks, looking after their pets, attending their weddings. Ghastly. Yeah, whatever, Tarquin. We got some rainbow arches. I'm not sure where we're going to get that. Right. Know your enemies. Pay attention to your rivals' ambulances and choices so you can exploit their weaknesses. Wait, what? Well, yeah, because they have whatever that is. Slow, but... Okay, we need... So... For our 3-star, to finish it off, we get the weather or not. Place first in the emergency cure rate. I think we're doing that. Cure rate is 70% for our emergency patients. Okay, build 3 ambulance stations, collect 200 emergency patients, reputation of 90. Oh, good lord, why? God damn it. Game. Reputation of 90%. Well, since I clearly need to build these ambulance stations, I may as well pay for them. I'm probably not going to stock them, but I may as well pay for them. God damn it, reputation at 90%. God. You know what? Dull and hangry. I don't care. Get to work. I clearly need I clearly need marketers because we're going to be having to market all of the reputation back, which is fine. I don't mind doing that at the end. But clearly we're going to have to market it all the way back. Is that a GP? Well, actually, yeah. I was going to say, do I actually need a GP? Looking at these queues, the answer is yes. I need GPs. I thought I'd have a moment where I wouldn't need GPs because we only, because we're not even really diagnosing, especially with the psych here. I don't know. Do I get this building and move like psych over here or something, or I don't know. Do I even need the psych on occasion? Well, the answer to that is yes. I guess for now I can move psych over here until I actually need to put the other rooms in. We'll just temporarily move it over here. We'll allow some diag. Why not? I think our psychs have not really been doing much, and then we'll just put another GP office in here instead. Sure, why not? There you go. Another GP office. We'll hire. I hired you, didn't I? Where did I hire you? Yes, I did. Did I make sure you're only doing GP? I did. Okay, get on it, please. There you go. Go do GP, please. And woohoo, nice. Assign you out there. Well, hopefully we'll end up sorting this out soon. I still need more doctors, but with any luck, we'll get them. This has been a bit manic. Because you like need. It's almost like you need everything ASAP. These already. Okay, the easy scans were 3. The fluids aren't. So let's get those on the mend. Hopefully, you're currently upgrading. Let's get that to 3. There is a lot waiting for Pan.
Not to believe in ghosts.
Holy crap! There is a lot waiting for Pan right now. Like. 13 people. Wow, there's a lot of Pan people waiting. Holy crap. Actually, at this point, considering those queues are a bit low, I think I'm going to turn this up. We're going to go to like 86, sure. Try and get some more diagnosis done, especially, actually, you know what, screw it, all the way. Considering I have more diagnosis, considering I've opened up these rooms for diagnosis and the psychs, let's just open the floodgates and try and get them diagnosed quickly. Or diagnosed well so that we can cure them. And that's the important thing. Cure rate. Hygienic class clamp suite. You can also get to work in here and like having more researchers because I can research better. And faster. And you, well, to be fair, you're kind of needed to run surgery because I don't have another proper surgeon. Stop giving me diagnosis. Treaters? How about some treaters? That would help. That would definitely help. I still have 2 psychs, right? Yeah, I have 2 psychs. Okay.
Doctor to psychiatry.
Okay, they're off collecting everything. So Bungle are fast, but they only grab 4 at a time. Whereas Holistics are slow. But I'm not sure how much they pick up. That's the other main thing. Okay, all the ambulance stations are up. Tempted to like spread them around. We can have like 1 for each of them or something. One of these pantos in each of them, but I'm not sure it's really that necessary. Yeah, I don't care if they refuse to pay at this stage. I've already kind of made enough money off of them. Are you know, sweet, get to work. More marketing. I'm not marketing fast enough, and I'm going to need this for the reputation as well, so we're going to have to sort that out. In fact, I'm meaning to actually work on the marketing, but for now it means that these should start flowing in pretty darn quickly. Good lord, they're all terrible. Like, I know can we market better for them maybe? Like, they're actually, you know, get stuff that matters. So, let's just get some dispatches on the go. Well, hopefully we'll eat them out pretty quickly. And things. Okay. Now the queues are starting to pile up a little bit. Just a little bit. And we're requiring them to go for a lot of diagnosis, but this is also why I've made why I've upgraded these machines. Hopefully we'll get some good diag out of them. And hopefully also the ward diag is managing as well. Looks like it is, so I think we're good. Another one ready to go. Nope. You ready? Currently repairing. Okay. You good? You good? Good. Send. Just pick them all up and throw them all in. Okay, okay, now we have a lot of use. Okay, maybe I shouldn't dispatch for a bit. Just to make sure, but... you know what, they're all close enough. They should get it in one shot and then they should just be sent off to treatment. Hopefully, with any luck. Stop being mixed! Good lord, stop being mixed! Ah, they're so terrible. Right, you can have Ward 2. One thing I actually don't mind, because I specifically made them. Ward 2, get on it. Oh, so many mixed staff. I mean, double diagnosis, sure, but I'm not sure I really need that right now. Right now it's treatment doctors and maybe the occasional... Actually, yeah, it's just treatment doctors. And, yeah, GPQs, but I don't care about the walk-ins. The walk-ins don't really matter, I mean. But they're mostly happy anyway, they'll be fine. Oh my god, stop being so mixed. Anything good? Diagnosis again. We're definitely having a problem finding treatment doctors. It's a real problem right now. Okay, psychs are getting busy now that I've added in the diagnosers over there. I mean, they already do. They already do try their best. You're hangry and a litterer, but at this stage, guess who doesn't give a shit? I need treatment. Like, Junior, you can learn how to treat shit. That's all I care about right now. You can learn how to treat shit. So get on it, please. I'll have to train you very pronto. Get into one of these rooms and start working on it. Let's get the turbo up to 3. Let's get the discharger up to 3. And the rest of our... Yeah, our mechanists are currently slightly busy with all that. I mean, they could do with being promoted as well. Yeah, Bungle... Okay, Bungle wants to be impressed for research progress. That might help. What have we got over here? A lot of under the weather. I'm not sure I really need more right now. So let's just hold off. Has potential and funny. Sweet. More treatment. Hate how I accidentally pressed that apply to all doctors thing. It's just going to bother me for the entire rest of it. Also, you're a fast learner, but mostly because you're... also, you can treat. Right, how are we doing? Oh, actually, yeah. Let's get that in before we do anything else with you two. Let's get you both learning some treatment, some basic treatment. Who can teach quickly now? That's the real thing. We got 130 out there. Yeah, I think we'll have to use the 130. So you, I don't think I have any others who need some basic treatment at this stage. No. Okay, let's get out there. Hopefully we'll find another one in the meantime. I'm not too worried about the assistants. Sure, just keep getting the occasional janitor. You've nothing. Okay, well. You occasionally see that. That's another psych. Okay, just in case, we'll have a third psych. Also, you're already psych 2, so at some point, if we, like, ever have a break in it, I could use you to teach the other 2 psychs how to be better. Oh yeah, there's the diaQs picking up a bit. Right, let's just lay off the dispatching and get things through. I mean, the other option is I hopefully improve these machines so that they have better diagnosis when they come in, but I think we're managing. We still have to collect 200 though. See, there's the thing. We have to collect 200 as long as we get the cure rate. In fact, there's the thing. We can kind of finish this quickly when you think about it, actually. We can actually kind of finish this quickly when you realize that we can just kind of just throw things out there. Oh, cheese for brains. At this stage, I don't think it matters. Just treat. Just pile them in. Because cure rate is what... It's only cure rate. Or emergency stuff. So if we can just pile them in. Because once we collect 200, and all that matters is just keeping that cure rate up. I'm not sure it really matters all that much. I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, we take 5. Bungle takes 4 in that thing, which is relatively slow. Holistics with their Solar powered car picks up 2. Oh wow, they barely pick anything up. Damn. Interesting, okay. Holistics, yeah, holistics barely pick anything up. Good to know. Alright, kill the staff request, I don't need to worry about that right now. To worry about the cures and the upgrades, and hopefully at some point when this eventually finishes. So who's storming? A few storm outs, which is unfortunate. Toilet need, boredom needs, even though the toilet's right there, and there's a toilet right there, and there's a slight problem with the swill, but at this stage I don't care. Pile them in. Even though it'd be nice if we could get them diagnosed better. Did she say no pillaging? I mean, it would make sense. I don't exactly want you pillaging. It would help, but yeah, please don't pillage. Thanks. That'd be great. Okay, Boggerel, there's only one there. Yeah, that one's empty. And the vehicular man wash is still in progress. Not gonna worry about the other one, we'll just let them send over there. And hopefully it'll manage. Eventually. Oh, so many mixed. No, go away, all of you. All of you get out. Is that another one? Jump, charming, grumpy. You know what, at this stage I don't care. Get in there. More marketing. These staff members are not flowing through fast enough. I don't care. Market more. Get in there. Get in there and market. Go on, market for me. Get me more staff, please. Like, there we go. It's like, what, 7 days at best? Sweet. Even better. Okay, 44%, but I'm just worrying about... I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the 200. Collected 85 emergency patients. Okay. Okay, that's gonna go away in a minute, so let's just leave that as it is for now. Health Minister, sure. I'll give my GP some GP2 while we're waiting, and that can be hopefully a quick train. I mean, sure, I have GP queues, but when don't I have GP queues? Farming, get to work. A lot of machines needing to be fixed and all that, and yeah. A lot of training. A lot of training.
Someone important is arriving.
Oh, that's what showed up. So holistics are going to take 4. I need to send another 5 over there. Oh yeah, we also need to be first in the emergency cure rate, which is not great right now. Oh, and we just got you. You know what? I'll reassign over there. You not stop as you get over there? Oh, I thought you could reassign while they were in progress, and then they would grab stuff. Okay, so we just emptied that out entirely. Oh well, it's a small emergency. It'll be fine. As long as we collect them, round them in, and then at some point we might cure them. Alright, Storm Drain 2. Sweet. Okay, let's see. I wouldn't mind maxing that out, and then we work on the upgrades on these things. And I think that's probably the call, to try and max that out as quickly as possible. Right, unmotivated driver. Oh my god, they're so mixed. This is a big problem. I can't get juniors, for whatever reason. Oh, did we just run out of doctors? I think we just ran out of doctors. Okay, another 12 months of these, please. We don't have enough. Get on it. Good lord, we really ran through 12 months of doctors, and we're still short. Actually, not really. Well, no, it's because the queue has gone back into diagnosis now. I think that's what's happening. I don't have a... Or it seems like, well, I can pile up the treatment, and then the diagnosis fills. And since I want to make sure they're like 100'd, if at all possible. Because I need to cure them. Or at least collect them. Alright, are we still... You're still dispatching. That's not even worth it. They're nearly all dead. Yeah, no, they're nearly all dead. Not even going to waste my time with that one. Here 20, sure, we'll try it. I mean, it probably won't work, but we'll try it.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Yeah, we've definitely gone to diagnosis areas. So I wonder if now... I guess it depends. Let me get an idea. What are you at? Okay, I need to find someone who's actually come as an emergency patient. That would also help. See, 48 from the just from the ambulance itself. See, this is the other reason why I think I want to try and make sure that these guys have a decent amount of diagnostics about them. Because there was like a 48%er there. Like all these that come in. So you're at 48. You're all at 48. Was that my junior that did that? Oh, so it is. Although you're heading for GD at 15. Oh, good lord. Alright, let's just see what else shows up. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I think we need to make things a bit more interesting. I need a couple of... Yeah, we need a big scanny boy. Right, more than that, I think we need a couple big scanny boys just to try and get through this diagnosis cube. If all else fails, just bring in the big scanny boys. Probably should have done this sooner, but yeah, you know, I didn't really want to diversify the staff that much, but since I just can't get the right staff at this stage, I'm just going to be like, screw it, we need them. Throw it in, see what happens, get working. Is it invalid? Sure, whatever, sell it. You know your role. Big scanny boy, that's your job. Where did she go? There she is. You can go big scanny boy. Your diagnosis, you can also go for... Well, you'll be X-ray, but I need to actually, that's the other thing. I need to teach you how to be... How close are you to ranking up? You're ready for training. Okay, that's good, because I want to teach you... I need to teach you how to run big scanny boy. Okay, good. Ready to go. You. Learn how to run big scanny boy, please. And we'll just take it out of the externals. And I don't think I have any other... Yeah, no. Get on it. Learn how to do big scanny boy. Because I'm going to put in another one. Come on. Scanny boy time. Can we also probably queue these for an upgrade as well? Not sure where my mechanists are, but clearly we need more diagnosis and we need it quicker. Like that's... I wonder if that's what I need to sort out for this. Maybe I should have focused more on making this a big diagnosis area, especially for like emergency stuff, and then pushed out the treatment elsewhere. I don't know.
We're close to award season.
Hard to tell. Hey, 500 research points, even better. Alright, what do we got? They're going to pick up a few of them. Let's go. We're going to have a bunch of under the weather over there. Oh, okay. I see how things go. As this counts down, the people that don't get picked up will die, basically. Interesting. So is that why, like, speed probably matters on something like this? Yeah, big healer, high speed, it gets there ASAP. But of course, you know, the Reliant also gets there. Oh no, sorry, the Compliant. Let me make it more specific. The Compliant also gets over there pretty darn quick as well. Or, well, quick-ish. But we'll see. Under driver, under diagnoser. Hard to get treatment. Motivated, terribly dull. You know what? No. Go away. Dull, potential. Blah. Stop bothering me about maintenance and all that. We have the handy people. They're just not getting on it. I don't need more psychs. Dirty habits. That's even worse. Please don't darken my my inbox, my applicant inbox with your nonsense. Yeah, there we are. Big skinny boy. Have I not already? I have queued it up, but either way, let's get some skinny boys on the go. Let's see what happens here. So, I don't know what you are. You were already, wait, you were already at 100. I guess it was rounding. I was like, why did you get sent here? Although you were 56 from just the ambulance, as it was. Yeah, you only needed that as it is. Oh, because you're off to surgery. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, I've already turned it down. Okay. Gonna be like, make sure I'm not charging them too much for big skinny boy. Okay, we have stuff in progress. Here's the thing, I need to wait until these are empty. And now that they're empty, and if the music thing would ever get out of the way, I can actually click this again. Let's say I'm going to pick 2 of those up. I'm just going to send those 2 out. I think they're being, yeah, they seem to be being repaired. Oh, finally a surgeon. Oh, finally a tree. Oh my god, why? You know what, I don't need, you know what, treatment's not a problem right now. The only problem is just diagnosis. In fact, I'm not sure I even need the diagnosis doctors anymore. Okay, you know what? Time to kill this. I need to start running the large campaign. Get on it. Thank you. Make sure... Oh yeah, I don't have the loan. Actually, no, I'm still paying the loan, but of course, because the reputation's in the toilet, I can't affect it, because I've gone under the 25 reputation marker. Yeah, it's a slight nuisance, but we'll get on with it. Why... Wait, why is my GP... Why is GP being an issue? I have 3 GPs. Oh, one is always on a break, I guess. I don't need to worry about research. What I wanted to do was... Yeah, I wanted to give you... Diagnostics 2. We'll use you for it. Actually, not sure if Stephanie... Actually, you know what? Stephanie, yes. Oh, and you. Actually, that's probably something I can do at this stage. Stephanie, where are you? Where is she? You're the one who can drive. Right. You know, I now know what you're only doing. You just focus on the driving, please. In that case, I'm going to... Okay, graphics are a bit bugged. Oops. Yeah, graphics are definitely a bit bugged there. Good job, game. Good job, I guess. Graphics are a bit bugged. Let's send a couple out there. We'll just pick them up. And hopefully, with Big Scanny Boy, we should be able to figure things out. Right, let's figure it out. How are we doing on the diagnosis? I might want to... Even though I've been mandating 100. Yeah, okay. I think we can send a few through to treatment that are close enough. Maybe I need to reduce it back from 100 down to something like... Oh, 90... 90 maybe? I mean, I need the cure rate, that's the problem. I'm always worried about cure rate. Maybe we'll turn it back down again. Yeah, that always seems to be the other problem. Let's take a 90 then, I guess. Because that's what we need. We only need 70% for the cure rate, so actually I could probably do with taking more of a chance. So sure, 80, let's go. Hopefully that'll send a few off immediately.
Doctor to make a scan.
Like there and here. The only problem is that these guys that are stuck in, yeah, whenever they're stuck in the loo, I can't send them off. Especially the ones that are unhappy. I mean, they won't pay me for it, but as long as they get out and get sorted, I guess that's what matters. Okay, you've just been sent. I don't care. Here, just get going with all of these. Let's try and diversify our queue. We still somehow seem to keep impressing our VIPs and all that. So there is that. Get first an emergency cure rate. That means I need to keep picking them up then, doesn't it? We're at 170. Oh, good lord, we're at 170 patients. Okay. Let's just... I still need to collect more though, but I need to get these cured. So, emergency cure rate. How do you stop worrying about the costs and all that? I don't care at this stage. Let's just get through. As long as we get through things. Also, yeah, this thing can... Store and drain can finally be upgraded. I need to start queuing the others for more upgrades. And hopefully they'll get to it. It's a slight kind of back and forth. If I order too many, then... Or if I bring in too many patients, I need to be able to process them. But I can't process them without the staff and without the rooms. It's a weird kind of mix. I'm sure with 1.2 million I could easily just throw in a load of rooms, but without the staff that are competent enough to run them, it doesn't work terribly well. Charming and positive, sweet. Here, get on some diag. Get on some diag, please. Actually, no, sorry, what am I doing? Diag, get on some diag. What am I doing? Why was I even starting to put you in other stuff? No, get on some diag, please. How do we still have this many walk-ins? Like, come on. How do we still have this many goddamn walk-ins? For the reception. Stop walking in. For God's sake, we don't need this. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I have this much money. You know what? Our staff, satisfy the pay request, and let's start overpaying so that they're better. There you go. Let's, yeah, there we go. Start overpaying so that they perform better. And that should help even more. I say should. It's not a guarantee, but it should help. Oh, treatment ready to go. I could get some research too. You're a basic janitor. Let's get some maintenance on... Nope. Archie, our head janitor, can probably do with teaching it. There's you, there's you. What else I could probably do is... more of these. No, I didn't actually need to put it there. Pick it up, put it there. Move the rad over here. Maybe we can get another one in. And then hopefully we can add more of our basic janitors in there. Like you, learn maintenance. You learn maintenance. You learn maintenance. Oh, I had 2 more juniors. I got a tall maintenance as well. Oops. It's fine. 90 days of their death. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Don't even question it. We're back up to top in emergency cure rate, despite all of this nonsense. Okay. DNA showed up. God damn it! I thought I could get away without DNA. I thought I could get away without DNA. I'm gonna have to teach it pretty quickly. You know what? No. Get rid of them. God damn it. I thought I could get away without needing DNA. Turns out I need a DNA. A pile of DNAs somewhere. Okay. If I move... Let's move the Dr. Diag and the Psychs over here, and then I'm gonna have to pile in some DNAs in here. Somewhere. In fact, I'm probably going to take this out entirely, and we're going to have to go 3 DNAs or something. But that's assuming I can actually fit them on our current set of treatment staff. Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, I can. Never mind, I can give them DNA. Although, are they actually still running these rooms? No, they're still managing to run these rooms, no problem. I wouldn't mind another one, though. But that's none of you. Oh, reputation's gone up again. Oh, right. Oh, right. Yeah, the level is climbing. The level is climbing. Quickly. Okay. Right. I think I'm just going to have to say screw it. I'm not even going to bother putting in any amenities. I need to get the rooms out of here so I can just keep things close by. Means you over here. If I move the marketing room, does that reset the marketing progress? That's the real question. I'm just going to put it here for now. Okay, it's still there. Right, we need some DNA rooms, and I need a couple of them right now. And then we start getting some teaching as well. Right, DNA, extinguisher wall. Oop. No, I don't think extinguisher... I can't remember what side I usually put extinguisher wall on in this. I thought it was there, so I was trying to figure out where do I stick everything else. The radiator. Oh yeah, radiator always has a problem fitting in here when it's only 4x3. The old alien plant goes in. Oh yeah, I can't get 4 of these in. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah, put it in. Right. Gold, Star Wars, I think it's the last thing I need. Pop you down. We're good to go. Get upgraded, get copied. I need 2 of you. I may even need a 3rd. We don't know as of yet. We'll see what happens when it comes to queues for these things. Like, that may have been the right thing to do, like, right at the start, so just be like, screw it, we need DNA. And just bolt it at the very beginning. Because right now, it's not doing great, and I need this training room to be open, if it will hurry up. Okay, we're nearly done on the maintenance. Once this maintenance is done in a few days, I can tell... I can get a bunch of my treatment doctors to just all get in here and learn genetics. Why is this so slow? Why is this so slow? Hurry up, come on, get out through. Oh wait, is this one done? No? Okay, I guess they just took a while to get in there. Right, done. Genetics. I need this taught ASAP. Don't have it? It's fine. Doctor, junior doctor. Oh, the others don't have the slots yet. That's not helpful. But screw it, get in there. because I'm going to need this DNA nonsense. Hopefully. It also has the other side effect of giving us an alternative diagnosis path. We don't necessarily have to worry that much about it. It might help us get the diagnosis done quicker. Yes, we know. We need their doctors in DNA labs because we don't have enough of them here. It also makes me wish I was running a second room, but if I can get this reputation up to 90, then maybe I can start grabbing more doctors. Right, Helix are 3, please. The rest of these are slowly getting upgraded. Not quite there yet. Okay, all those are good to go. Oh, that's a fluid too. No, that's already been queued, okay. It just hasn't been done yet because we don't have enough of them. We're nearly at the 70% cure rate, but again, the cure rate doesn't really matter right now. What matters right now is just I need to collect more of them. Get more impressed, but that's fine. Let's hopefully get DNA and radiologist. Nope. Need DNA with treatment. Where's our other treatment doctor? Oh, that's only you. It's you. I need you to get a level so I can give you genetics so you can go into the DNA lab and hopefully help out. And possibly then, if all else fails, we'll have another one here. Ooh, hygienic motivate. No, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Just, yeah, we're having a bit of a few things because my treatment doctors are all busy. Why are you so pissed off? Unhappy? Yeah, I don't care. You storm out at this stage. I don't necessarily care. Storm out for all I care. Come on. Come on. Okay, these are a bit low. Might be able to afford sending some off. To get some more stuff, except the treatment queue is now the problem, especially in discharge. It's mostly shock heart. Right, let's have a look, see what can we get. You're nearly all done. Both of you are nearly all dead. Okay, I need to wait for the next set of emergency stuff then, which will come very soon. Okay, we got the rest of it. The reputation is now at 90. It's still going up because they're still going. I need to mess. Oh no, it's not you. No, the new one hasn't showed up yet. Okay, I see the problem. The new one hasn't showed up yet. I still need to get another 60 collected. Right, Bog Roll Blast. What is this mostly? Premature mummification. Just send them all out. Send them all out. We'll grab all of them. With any luck, we'll grab all of them. Wait, where are you? Wait, you're my driver? I thought I turned you into... Oh, no, I didn't, because I need to turn you back into Amy. I don't remember that. Or Tails. Whichever one it is. I forget at this stage. Fine, we'll see what happens. Hopefully. Oh! Wait. No, okay, no. I was gonna say, yeah. Why is it saying done? Yeah, no, because it can fall back under. That's what I was thinking. I was like, no, there's surely no way it's like a one and done. No, of course it's not. It's just, it's not showing the current cure rate. It's just saying done once you get above 70. Because even though, yeah, my emergency cure rate has just dropped to second again, so yeah, it's gonna be here and there. But we literally just took all of them. Sweet. Vehicular man water as well. It's more under the weather. We have a... Oh, Bungle actually got a couple there, which is interesting. But the rest of you have to come back, so... that'll 2. We'll send a couple of you over there. And we'll send the others over to this one. We can collect all of these. And hopefully we can cure them. I say hopefully. Actually, there's very few going to DNA, is there? Oh, I hasn't been paying attention. A surgeon! A surgeon who's pure surgeon. Oh my god, wow. That's taken a long time for that to happen. Surgery, that's pure surgery. Get in there. Means I can I now take my researcher and... Can I just go research? You know what? Yes, tell my researcher to go back and research, because there's more research we can get done. Let's go do that instead then. Okay. We might be getting somewhere. I need another, what's that, 17? I got a few sent off. Let's, okay, they're all currently, oh, they're all out. Or are they all? I guess they're currently repairing? I guess it would make sense if they're repairing more than anything else. Okay, surgeons, you can have training of surgery too. No, not you. Let's get that toss, hopefully. Okay, curate's drops. Another was 27. It is still one in progress. 2 of them are on the way there. I can send one of you up here and possibly one of you... That's already being sent to. Okay. Are any of these ready to go? No, you're currently being repaired. I guess they've already been sent out. I just need to wait for them to be fixed and all that. 183. So we're still collecting. Oh, there's another one going that doesn't need to be going. God damn it. And yeah, this thing's going to get a couple out of that. That's unfortunate. Fine. Fine. As long as we keep the collections. 17 collections, we should be good. What the... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. For a second there I was like, wait, these things can blow up? No, they don't blow up. It's just, it can't go out at all because it needs to be repaired right now. Oh, was that another... Ooh, that was another super diagnosis. Sweet. That was another proper diagnosis, doctor. Let's get you on that, just in case. Get in the blue. Hopefully you can help with that.
White coat, average height, answers to doctor.
I've not heard that one before. Let's send you out. We'll try and grab those, although they'll probably die. Actually, no, there's no point. Cancel that dispatch because they're gonna... Yeah, Bungle's gonna grab those before I can even get there. I told you to cancel! God damn it, I could have sworn I told them to cancel. Right, 14 more. I need another one to show up. Hopefully a big one can show up that I can just send 3 of them out to grab everyone and come back. There we are. Oh yeah, there we go. Right. Go, go. Go, go, go. Will you finish repairing, please? Finish the repair? Okay, just send them out, grab them all, come back. And that should be enough, and then we just have to cure everything that's in the hospital, basically. In fact, I think from this point, let's just bungle it up to 100, so I can diagnose the last few, and then just get them out. 41? I've just not cared about the walk-ins. I've just not cared about the walk-ins at all. Like, holy crap, I just have not given a crap about them. And it makes sense. There is no point. Okay, we just got 15. There's our 200. They're all done. We just need to cure all of our emergency patients. So, I mean, really, it's just sit back and wait for it now. Just sit back and hope we cure them. I've turned them up to 100. Machines upgraded. The main thing we're just lacking is staff. The staff are not really properly qualified, I'd say. But who knows? We'll give it a shot. And unfortunately, I don't have Storm Drain 3 either. But, you know, it is what it is. Do we have any other researchers? You know what? We do. I'm going to hire you to do some research. Just, you know, while we're waiting here. I want to try and get as much of this research done as possible before I leave. So if you could hurry up. In fact, you know what? Hold on. Because while we're waiting for these, can I just like throw in... I have lots of money here. The deep thing is 30% in his research. Supercomputer is bigger. Oh yeah, deep thing is tiny. Okay, you know what? We have the money here. I need research speed. And I was gonna say, can I not stick down more of these? The problem is they seem to need access. Alright, there we go. Let's get some research speed. Put in some deep things. Oh, it's now too warm. Okay. Oh wow, I actually need an aircon. I've put so much stuff in the research room, I actually need to like give it ice sculptures rather than radiators. Wow. Who'd have thunk I'd have to build some ice sculptures in a cold place. In a cold region, just because of that. Okay. I'm not going to worry about any more collections. I don't think I need to. I don't think it's something I need to focus on. Just let's just get these cured, because this is all that matters. The yeah, because my emergency reputation's pants. Even though I wouldn't mind collecting more patients, but still. 64% is not great, but it could be our previous emergency patients that are still flowing through, which have a lower diagnosis percentage. Yeah, shut up about the maintenance. This guy needs to shut up now with these constant notices. The logs, the pop-ups. He needs to really shut up. Right, 65. Wait, is it 65 in total? Collect emergency patients by dispatching them. But yeah, but that's just to get the emergency patients. I actually need to cure them. Means I need to finish diagnosing them in some places. What was that? 17 diagnosis for someone who came in. 67 on the machine, or on this thing. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's to repair. Oh right, because I don't have the upgrades. I was gonna be like, wait, no, I haven't researched the upgrades for them yet. And I wonder if in the next spot I'm going to have to research some fort. Like, that's a possibility. Well, let's see. So you're just going for... Oh, it's the blue jeans. Or the, yeah, denim jeans, as it were. And then you can hopefully go back in and just immediately get your next level. Just in case, Mechanics 3. You don't need it. Actually, yeah, sure, fine. Kinda wish you weren't, you didn't have that extraneous stamina, because I don't think it really needs stamina on you, but that's fine. Okay, wow. Yeah, there goes our cues there. Hopefully they're going for curing. 68. I need one more cure, maybe? Okay, here's one coming in, and I think the under the weather are mostly... Under the weather are... Yeah, they're almost entirely emergency. 85 to 94. Could be a good chance. 69%. It's a nice percentage, but unfortunately it's not the percentage. I need another one cured. Somewhere. Here, this could be it right here. This could be it right here, because there's another one. Movie star, sure, whatever. Don't care about the rest. This could be it right here. Hopefully. Wasn't even that one. It's all done. Hooray! Oh god, that was manic. If you ask me, anyone who can't be bothered to make their own way to the hospital is probably fine in actuality, just trying to get the day off. The last time my secretary asked for a sick day, I made sure to personally inspect the truck that hit her. It pays to be diligent. Tarquin, what are you on about? What are you on about? Right, well, that was that. Bloody hell. That was complicated. It's only going to get worse when we go on to the next one, which is, I believe, down it's based around the whatchamacallit, what's the place? Pepperly Island, that's the one. It's based around down there, which is going to be fun, and I think we're going to have to get into some other different types of vehicles down there, which is going to be interesting.